Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Rush holding it down with the Labudo Network. Right now, I promote my side hustle, Rush Enterprise. If you're in the state of New Jersey, need armed guards or unarmed guards, call up my business line and I'll line it up. The bigger the contract, the more money we make together, you heard? Today, I got my right-hand man with me, Sophisticated Jerk. Today, we're going to expound on the whole Young Berg and Paul Peirce co-host and all that, and we're gonna do a review. Now, man, SJ, man, talk to the people, man. Let them know what's poppin'.
Nah, what's good, man? Yeah, I thought this was a good live, man. Young Berg was definitely dropping some knowledge on this one. So they had a real good conversation and shit, man. But I like pulling up on you, man, doing these lives and stuff. Yeah, me and Rush was just talking. We gonna be doing more of these coming in the future. So y'all stay tuned, man. We be cooking it up, dropping knowledge.
Yeah, most definitely on the weekends we're gonna start cooking up some of this reaction reviews type content, man. Yeah, man, I'm gonna pull up the video so we can get the start commentating and stuff like that. I mean,
yeah, just let me know whenever you want me to stop it. Like you hear a point, Rush, and we'll break it down. But all right, I'm gonna start it right now.
Okay. Like that. If you want to share, you don't have to. But what is your current relationship status now? Are you in a relationship?
Nah, I mean, damn. How honest?
Oh,
I should let it go.
Oh, she gonna get mad.
It's complicated. No, I'm not in a relationship, but no, like, I'm just me.
Okay.
I handle myself a certain different way, you know what I'm saying? So like a lot of men probably not capable of it or don't even think that it's realistic, but like I handle myself and my business a certain type of way.
Okay.
Yeah.
He sounded a little nervous of like how to word it and phrase it. You think he was shook a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say he was shook, but you talking about Young Berg?
Yeah, Young Berg. He was sounding a little scared and shit.
Nah, he just didn't want. I know what it is, man. He didn't want to come off too strong. I mean, which because when you come off a little bit too strong, people misinterpret your messages when you come off too strong. So I don't think he was scared. It's just that he wanted to hit the right timing to convey his message.
Okay. I think he sounded a little shook, man. I think he was like, man, he was dancing around a little bit. But I like what you said though. That does make some sense. I'm a fall back a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you think that in today's climate, it's harder to date or feel like you can find women trustworthy or genuine?
I don't think no women is like genuine.
Okay.
I think a genuine relationship is when you find somebody that y'all meet on a common ground of having nothing and y'all build something together. That's really genuine. Like everything's transactional.
Man, so I made the comment. I said, have you ever been married?
No.
So I made this comment that marriage is for old people and poor people.
True.
You agree with that?
Facts.
Man, see, and I got a lot of flack for that.
Hold on, let me play a little bit more and then we'll break this down.
Because I
This is
feel like
interesting.
when you're in those areas, it works. That's real love.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like that's where real love is stacked up and placed.
Right. I think that marriage is kind of like, I don't see no men out here being like, yo, I can't wait till I get married. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something that's kind of like done for women. But as far as me, like I can only speak for myself. I'm never getting married. Like not on paper.
You said you would give a girl.
Let me stop it right there, man. So do you think like what they saying they is factual? Like marriage is for broke and old people?
Yeah, man, there's some validity to that, man. Like myself, man, I come from a nuclear family. My parents didn't have much. So what they did, they're both hardworking individuals. They put their funds together and they was able to make some great financial decisions together with both income, fused together to handle the things that they need to handle in life. And as far as like, for old people, that's if you like financially free. I mean, when you're financially free on the level like Paul Peirce, because he has so many options where he's able to sleep with multiple women, it doesn't make any sense for him to settle down at his peak because it'll bite him. Look at him. He got married, and what happened? His chick divorced him and got him for some money. So I see what he's getting at. Like, is the sense of marriage when you're old and brittle and you don't have that many options tend to be more, I guess, more genuine. And Young Berg, he got a good point, man. Like, most chicks aren't genuine when they linking up with a dude. There's always a hidden agenda. There's something that she's gonna benefit of dealing with that dude. I mean,
Yeah, I was like, Young Berg. I was like, he sound like like Rush, like he heard the Rush math before and stuff. But nah, I think they both valid, man. Because
Nah,
go ahead.
see, here's the thing, and let me interject real quick. It's not the rush, man. Like when you, like me, I've always seen the dark side of women, so I know the capability of them doing some evil shit. You know what I'm saying? Since he's a celebrity, right? He sees all kind of evil shit from women. I mean, because he's the other dude from the other side seeing that kind of behavior. Your average dude is not gonna see that kind of behavior because he may not have the capability of dealing with he doesn't have the ability to spin plates, and plus he's not conditioned. He's not raised to have a mindset to be conditioned to deal with multiple women
Hold
because
on.
of
What you mean spin plates?
smashing other chicks and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I
Like
thought
he
you were
might
talking
not
about
have that kind of option, so he probably going to be like, yeah, like I should just do this one thing with this one woman, et cetera, et cetera, and he doesn't get to see the dark side of how some of these chicks really move. You know what I'm saying, because he's doing like the blue pill thing,
So you think being a one relationship that's blue pill? That's what you saying, or?
Nah, I mean, what I'm saying is like, most dudes don't. They choose not to see the dark side of female nature, man. Know what I mean, they brush it off and they lie to themselves. I don't know why niggas do that, man. But they lie to themselves and ignore the red flags when
Oh,
they're
okay, I
dealing with
got you.
some of these women out here, man.
Yeah, no, I think they both got some solid points, like you said, man. Cause yeah, I think, man, like I always say, like me and my wife, we ain't have shit. We grew with each other, invested. So I definitely see what they saying, man. I think if you build with somebody, I think that's definitely authentic because ain't nobody with you at your, when you building in that phase, they're not trying to use you and shit. They're like, nah, I like this person. I'm gonna build with them. Then like they said with the old thing, I never really thought about the old position, but it makes sense. It's like, yeah, man, we both did our thing, seen our stuff. We're mellowing out. It makes sense to, yeah. So Rich, yeah, you're just bringing in so many different people. Unless you get with, like, if you're a guy, you got with a female that had money too, where it's like neutralized. Like you could neutralize the greed and the necessity part. Then you could probably find like a authentic relationship. But yeah, that would be tough because most chicks is broke. So yeah, that would definitely be hard. So yeah, as a wealthy man, yeah, I wouldn't even. I like what Youngberg said. I wouldn't get married on paper because I'll be the same way. And me and my wife divorced now. I'm that marriage stuff is a wrap. Like I did my growth thing with somebody, so we, like I said, we gonna have to do some spiritual shit. We're gonna have to go get married in Uganda, something where it's not legal in the United States. But yeah, I could do it. So yeah, I thought they had some good points, man.
Yeah, me too. They definitely dropping some wisdom right now,
The paperwork.
But what is the purpose of the paperwork?
Right. Well, the purpose of the paperwork
It's to put you in court.
is to
That's what it's paperwork
Well,
for.
it's to
I ain't
create
like it's to put you in
security.
court. Period.
it is to create
And some leverage for the girl.
it's the security for whoever is less well off.
Well, if you don't believe in me like that and you think I'm capable of actually being married to you and having children with you and just kicking you to the curb, then you don't have faith in the type of woman that you are, and you starting a relationship with an out. Like, I don't like that.
Would you do something like, would you have a will or a trust where it's like, if we did divorce, like I got you and you're
No
straight?
divorce, no. So this is
Or
what we
not
also
divorce,
talk.
but if we did split
Say
up.
like we're together. If she's like, well, I would need some security. I've been living with you doing this. And I was just like, well, I'll put you in the will. So if something happened to me, you know, you can make some decisions, some stuff will go to you. But if we break up, you out the will. That's like marriage.
Is that something
That's
you
realistic.
would do?
That's like marriage though.
Yeah, but I would still want my woman to work. So if I'm taking care of all the bills and I'm like, you're living in my home with me and you still work, you're basically stacking money and you're building your.
Because she can have her own money while you're paying all the bills and this and that. Yeah, I get that.
But this is the thing too.
Yeah, real quick, man. I don't know what Paul talking about. That's crazy. You put somebody in your will. Like, you damn near, especially you're a rich motherfucker, you incentivizing them to take your ass out. I wouldn't be doing that. What's your thought on that?
No, I totally agree with you on that. You know, there's a lot of cases where, you know, young women line old men up, you know, that's, you know, like 60s, 70s that have that, you know, when you're old like that, you work so hard, you done accumulated a lot of wealth. So, you know, young chicks, you know, they tend to link up with those type of old men and line them up so they could collect that insurance. That's if they under that, you know, that policy, whatever, that they got cooked up, you know? So yeah, I totally agree with you, man. You shouldn't even put like, nah. If it's not your immediate family, like, you know, your ex-wife or your kids, I wouldn't put nobody on my will. I don't give, hell nah. He bugging.
Yeah, because my thing is like, man, like me and my wife, like I said, we got married young. We got some longevity. Definitely, man, like I'm leaving my stuff behind. But if say I got remarried again, no, man, I'm not putting nobody in my will. I'm not doing no trust. I'm not incentivizing you to, you know, you're not going to get no golden parachute if you leave me. I don't understand why guys be doing that shit. My thing is like, man, if you want to be with me, you need to come and take some risks, just like I'm taking risks. And my thing is like, man, if you want to exit off, I gotta leave what you came with policy. I ain't about to make you whole when you leave. Like, I'm gonna cover you while we together. I ain't doing no incentive plans to be keeping nobody.
Yo,
Man.
that's very wise, man, and that's some good advice, man. Because it's like, yo, a lot of these rich simps, they tend to you know, kind of like paint a narrative with their wealth, you know, indicating that, hey, you know, I'm willing to, you know, spend money and take the risk dealing with you. You know what I mean? And you're right, man. The risk should be mutual. It shouldn't be like one way. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you got to put some skin in this game with me too, man. If you really rock with me, if you say you really rock with me, but when you dealing with, you know, especially if she's attractive, you don't go by what she says, man. You watch her actions. That's who she really is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I think a lot of wealthy men, man, they get it confused, man. They think they got like this leverage. Like, oh, if I pay all the bills, man, she gonna be compliant. I get to do what I want to. And we seeing women like clean their asses out because they'll lay like low for a little bit, a couple of years until they get over that threshold of getting married. Boy, then once they get over that threshold, they get some leverage, they get a kid or something, they be like, man, fuck you. Then they go into court, they taking money
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. She has the upper hand. And you know, with a lot of, you know, rich suckers and simps, you know, my message out to you guys, just because you spend some money on her, yo, man, she still has free will, man. She could wake up and leave your dumb ass, man. So stop leading with your wallet, stupid.
Yeah, because you know your leverage as a man is like if she's willing to like build and invest in that relationship. So I like what Hitmaker was saying. He was like, nah, I want her to work and she could build her money up. And like with me, any female I ever mess with, man, I let them know up front. I ain't one of them dudes that's like spending the most money. I'm big in investing, financial freedom. So I let them know off the rip, like, this ain't no fun time and you just gonna be sitting back having no soft life. You fucking with me, you building. So yeah, guys got to get better, man. You ain't got no leverage just because you paying everything, because the court got way more leverage than your ass does. And men got to just wake up and be honest with this shit, these dynamics. Cause yeah, that whole incentive shit, like when they be doing those prenup plans and shit, they be putting like, oh, if I cheat, you get some money. Man, I ain't putting shit in my stuff. Like, you either with me or you not. If you want to jump off and leave, like, I'm not covering you at that point. I ain't about to be paying for you to go get with another nigga and be getting smashed in, and you done took half my paper. That shit is dumb.
And see that, and what you're talking about, that kind of behavior mess it up for everybody else. You know, just like how Paul Peirce was crying out like, yo, damn, I really got to come out with some money dealing with a halfway looking chick. Yo, man, y'all fucking up the game. You know what I'm saying? And for all you niggas say like, yo, I ain't dealing with no problems, man. You not smashing no quality females, man. Your chick is probably a mud duck, nigga. You know what I
mean? You said a booger wolf, huh? But all right, go ahead, pull that video back up. Nah, I like what Hitmaker was like, you gotta take your ass to work. Fuck that.
Man, these niggas out here fronting, man. Fuck out of here.
What about like you want to go somewhere? Like, baby, let's go to the Bahamas. I gotta work, baby. Baby, I want to go. Like, you know, so like when you got some money, it's like if she working, how you go? Now you like, damn, she working so much, I'm gonna go to the Bahamas with this other girl.
Well, that's what I was finna say. Like, in reality, any woman that deals with me knows that I'm gonna have other women involved regardless anyway.
Okay. Understandings.
Not in a disrespectful fashion, but just the way our life moves, right? Like, if I go somewhere and you're my woman and you know I have a high sex drive or this, that, and the third, are we being honest with each other if I can leave you for 3 to 4 weeks and say that I'm not entertaining any other pussy?
Ooh.
That's crazy.
But crazy. You know the nigga that you got though.
Right. Yeah, if you know. See, this is the thing. This is no, this is the thing. Like, what if you with a girl and you telling her everything, you telling her the truth, because girls like, I want to know. And you rolling with that. It gets to a certain point where the girl will be rolling with that, and then all of a sudden they just mind change. Like, oh, but this is how we met. This is how we got in. Now
women are not designed to be that way.
Men are designed to be that way.
I didn't say men.
Oh,
women are not designed to be that way. Women play mind games with themselves and pretend that they will be okay with that. And that's why historically a woman will say they're okay with something and a year later be tripping, putting your business out there, losing their mind, because women, and I advise women on this constantly, if you know you're not capable of being with a man like that, don't put yourself in a position to be with a man like that.
Then why do y'all all want a man like that?
I don't. So I can't speak for it.
What kind of man do you want?
Hold on, I'm gonna stop right there. See, that's key what she was saying, but she's trying to make it as like, oh, women shouldn't do that. You know why they do that? Because they manipulators. They know like if they sign up with a guy like Young Berg and them, they know like, man, those dudes are always chasing their desires. So they're gonna sign up for it, put on the imagery that they cool with the whole poly lifestyle. Like I said, once they kind of embed themselves in that dude's lifestyle, they got a kid or something, oh, they're gonna change the dynamic. But they knew what they was walking into.
Yeah. Like, you're totally correct about that. Like, you know, and this is why I say, like, dudes that openly date multiple women and the other chick, like, they all know each other, they don't like you, bro. There's something of value you have to offer, and they're going to benefit off that. They're not doing it because they genuinely like you. They're doing it because you have something of value and that they could benefit off of. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's nobody's the game is tight enough where they could have multiple women be cool with that, man. There is a hidden agenda, man. If a chick really dig a dude, she's not gonna want to share that dude. You know what I mean? That's my personal opinion.
Nah, but that's facts, man. A lot of guys try to sell that shit. Like I broke it down before. I'm like, man, there's only a couple of dynamics where, like, either she's fucking somebody else, that dude is paying all they fucking bills. Are, you know, that female, like you said, it's a resource thing where it's like, okay, I want him to like get with other women because low key, I don't want to sleep with this man. So I'm glad he's fucking other, and I'm just here to, you know, they look at sex like a chore with those type of guys. So they're like, shit, hope to God he get a girlfriend. So I don't, his old ass ain't got to climb up on me and shit. But yeah, nah, if you, cause man, we gotta be honest. If you say you him and man, this woman's in love with you, dog, she ain't trying to share you, man. We got to knock this shit off. Like, guys always like, oh, she really likes you. She'll let you do whatever. No, nigga, you're paying all them fucking bills. Or she fucking somebody else. And it's on a short time span. Like, she's going to play that game with you, let you think that you got all this like game and leverage. And eventually she's going to be like, I don't want this dynamic no more. I want to sleep with other people, or I'm jumping off now. Give me my cash and I'm a bounce. So yeah, man, it's like if you want these multiple women, you better not. You better be realistic with yourself and understand these dynamics. Stop, the ego for men just keep screwing these guys up. Because look at Diddy and all them guys. They putting the lawsuits on them. They doing tell-all books and shit. So yeah, these females they know what game they playing. They know, like, once I get this guy and his desires and I get him doing some weird shit, I'm letting everybody know. I'm gonna line their ass up. What's good, Poppy?
Yo, what's good, Blanco? Salute. But yeah, man, I mean, that's just my personal opinion. Like, yo, a lot of people have gave me pushback on that. Like, yo, you're not a real playboy. You don't know what you're talking about. It's like, yo, nah, man, I know exactly what I'm talking about. But, like, hey, man, yo, people ain't going to agree with some of the, some of your thoughts on how this game really plays out,
Yeah, but the thing is, man, the reason I push back on some of these things, because it's like, man, we want the younger guys to be, like, men, we always talk about logic. And it's like, man, you got to have logic with you. And it's like, man, I could lie to you, be like, oh, yeah, a guy with game, and you can have all this stuff. Nah, that dude that has these dynamics, ask him for the expense report. Tell him, like, how much you paying for all that shit? And once you see that, you going to see homeboy tricking. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality. Man, I know some dudes with some game. They keep themselves together. They could pull, but in these dynamics, it don't work out like that. There's no longevity to it. These females, man, they go in there knowing, they're like, okay, his ass think he gonna have all these women. I'm gonna play this game, and I'm gonna change the dynamic and shit once I get his ass like locked in, or I'm gonna put an allegation on his ass. That's the game that's paying. Nah, facts, Poppy. We might have to drop the link for a Poppy and shit.
Yeah, nah, I will. I'm gonna drop it right now. Yeah, man, like, yo, man, hey, stay sucker free, man. This game is nasty. So, if you're not on your P's and Q's and knowing the mechanics of the game for real, you're gonna be one of those dudes that's, stuck paying alimony and child support like a dumbass.
Yeah, no, because even Young Berg, I know he has some run-ins with some females, like some bad situations, and that's what typically happens. Like, I know Neo, he's walking around with them 3 broads and stuff, but they said my man's finances is getting depleted. So that's the flip side that, like, most of them guys ain't gonna tell you about. Like, them bills that they motherfucking they dealing with, or they have this slip-up accident. The chick,
bro.
Yeah, nah, that's what I'm saying, man. That shit ain't cute. You best off just dating around, being single and dating. If you want multiple women, that's how you need to do it. Just like, I'm not getting in no serious relationships. I'm just going to date out here, and I can do what the fuck I want to at that point. But the time you trying to sell it as like, oh, I got this main girl and she's cool with me doing all this. She ain't cool with it. She just, hey, she's lining your ass up. She's like, going out there to do all this stuff. Because, like, oh, man, I was just doing a review on something, man. It was about a month ago. Like, the lady was savage. She let the man, like, think he was out there doing that stuff. Then once she got tired of the dynamic, she went and was like, oh, man, he's messing with all these women. He's a misogynist. He's doing all this stuff. So she flipped that whole lifestyle on him in court, was like, oh, he's got all these women. They're doing this and this. Got all the child support and stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of these females, they ain't dumb. They know how to tap it. They know when a guy has all these lusts and stuff. They're like, cool, I'm about to eat his ass alive in this court. So they play into it, man. Nah, that's why they let these guys do this shit.
Oh yeah, I mean they're definitely crafty when it comes to dealing with the court system and all that, because they know that's it benefits them. You know what I mean? Anytime you knock up a chick, you sign that birth certificate, man, she got the leverage over you. You know what I mean? So be mindful on who you gonna knock up, man. And stay sucker free, man. Know what I mean? And like, yo, I mean, this game is
you know who the one
work,
that
man.
comes to mind? My bad. I didn't mean to step over you, but Daphne Joy. Just look. Nah, Daphne Joy. You know how we just did the breakdowns on her, man? Like, look at her and Diddy. You remember she was like, oh, I really loved him. That's why I did all that stuff. But now she's like she was trying to throw lawsuits on him and throw him
Running
under the
game.
bus. Yeah, but see
Yeah,
that's
running game, and now look, and we predicted this too. They gonna end up. I mean, he gonna end up smashing or whatever. And look, dude took out. Took out the dinner, whatever. He falling for the okie doke, man. Now the next the next move in that playbook with Daphne Joy, she gonna try to convince him to lock her down in marriage, man. And that'll be
facts.
the dumbest thing he ever does. Know what I mean?
But look at her, like what she did. She tried to put them allegations on Diddy, and look at Cassie. She was open to the whole. She was the #1 side chick. But see, they act like they cool with the open life, but as soon as they kind of don't get what they want, see what Cassie did, a $20 million lawsuit. So that's where men, it's like, dude, them women, they know how to run this like game and tap into them desires. They ain't dumb. So that's the manipulation part. That's why I was giving what's her name pushback, because they always try to make it like they have this innocence and they're naive. They don't know what's going on. Nah, they know exactly what they signing up for, and they're gonna utilize that shit in a sinister way, man. What's good, Poppy?
What's good, family? How you doing?
Chilling, man. Nah,
Yo,
you spitting some.
salute, Blanco. What's popular?
My nigga Rush, man. How you been, fam?
Man, I'm feeling good, feeling great, man. Even though we done got hit with the heat wave, but I'm maintaining out here, man.
Man, y'all niggas gotta still being pussies, man. It's only like 80 something, maybe. Yo, it's 107 in Phoenix, Arizona right now.
Yeah, I was about to say, Poppy down there in Arizona, they got a whole different type of heat down that motherfucker, boy. Poppy,
Yeah,
don't let your AC
insane.
run out, but you better come back up north for that shit happen.
But the thing is, I'd rather be on this kind of hot than the East Coast hot. Because in all through the East Coast, it's going to be hot and humid. Over here is zero humid. You see what I'm saying? Zero.
Nah, that's fact. But y'all niggas be
So it's
gotten rattlesnakes and scorpions down that bitch. So y'all.
Bro, those are fairy tales, man. You haven't seen one another. You have
But
to
Poppy,
be
man,
really.
real quick, man. Your comment, you was spitting some ism on there, man. You was talking about like guys flexing, paying all them damn bills, man. And one thing I give Poppy props, man. I always have respect for, because me and him was like one of the few niggas that's like, man, we like women that got some bread. We mess with like a different type. They be treating us good. So shout out to Poppy, man. He always been down for the cause. I thought I was the only nigga out here that like chicks with money.
Brother, listen, bro. Think about it, jerk. Before you even get to her, right? What can she possibly be doing? She better have some shit going on for herself. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I typed right there, bro. Like, I never understood that flex or these guys. Just like, oh, I'll pay on the bill, I'm a protector, the provider, 100%. My girl don't want to work. Bro, family, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's only a flex if your woman is like obviously a good woman, because I believe in taking care of the woman, bro, right? After she proved herself. You know what I mean? Homegirl gets pregnant. You know what you tell your girl? Hey, man, listen, because this is something that I did myself, bro. It's not like I haven't done it. I done it myself, right? She gets pregnant. I be like, hey, why don't you stay home for until that baby can live the first 3-4 years, and after that you can do whatever the hell you want. I think that's a good deal right there. You know what I mean? Because you don't want your baby to be around babysit. I mean, I don't blame like if y'all guys did it, I wouldn't blame it, because hey, we all need money, right? But I was in a position to be like, hey man, just chill. 3-4 years after that, you can do what the hell you want. But the mother of my kid's a goddamn lawyer, so obviously she didn't go to all that school to stay home, right?
Yeah.
So, bro, so I did that for the first 4 years, right, bro. But when we over here, bro, this nigga's biggest flex is like, hey, I pay those bills. I'm a protector, the provider. What do you do? I'm like, bro, that's only a flex if you got like a virgin woman or like a good woman. So nobody haven't been dead in the past, right? Bro, you flexing about paying all the bill for a bitch that most likely to know a few guys don't put dick in her in the back of the Chevy Impala. He ain't paid all the bills. Like, bro, he ain't paid all the bills. That nigga just bought some Don Julio and chill. Just like a little baby bottle of Don Julio. He didn't even bought the big one. He bought the little one. The one that cost like $17. Like, Like, yo, like the way these niggas flex is weird, man. I'm like, okay, yeah. Like, cool. Because one thing we gotta understand, bro. You don't want to be with a woman that gets bored. Simple as that, bro. And the crazy part is when you make these women like a housewife to stay home, don't do shit. Those are the bitches that are gonna play you the fastest. There is no way around it, bro. Those are the. It's kind of like in a catch-22. If you tell the bitch to stay home, now you know what's her job going to be? Be on your shit all day long. Nagging you. Be on your shit. You on the same plan, right? So now she's going through every single call that you make, so because she can log in online, see the text, the messages that you send, and all that shit, right? And if you tell the bitch to go to work, now you run the risk to this bitch to get like a work husband or something. So it's like a down if you do, down if you don't. Like a you try pretty much, right? And that's what it's important for you to pick a goddamn good, bro, man. Like that's like the only thing kind of minimize that shit. If you get a good bro, man, you can sleep better at night.
No, facts. Poppy was dropping them facts. Nah, man, because that's what I never understood. I'm like, man, me being I got some confidence and a little bit of cockiness. I'm like, I want the best deal out of the pack.
Right.
So like a female, like you were saying, Poppy, it's like, nigga, I ain't about to be the one paying your bills. And like you said, some nigga that worked at Foot Locker was knocking the bottom out of that in a Chevy Pinto or whatever, a Ford Prius or some shit. Nah, I ain't about to be that one. You gotta have to work with me and give me the best deal out of all of them. Do some shit for me that you ain't done for nobody else. So yeah, that's the flex. When you get a female to do some shit for you, she hasn't done for anybody else. Like you said, man.
That's Jared. You couldn't say that. You said that way better than me. You're like, bro, listen, they have called me I use women, they have called me a misogynist and everything. You know what I said? Because I tell this nigga, like, yo, I have plenty of women, give me some bread. And it's not like I was like, yo, bitch, you gotta give me some money. No. They willingly spend money. They willingly know what you want and they go buy it for you. Bro, that's why I cannot mess with bitches that are broke. I just can't do it. I can't do it, bro.
I break out in hives around broke ass chicks. What was you about to say, Rush?
Yeah, I was about to say, man, these suckers and simps, they have a strong emotional attachment with their money. So every time they spend that money on that chick, he feels like, yo, it's an automatic thing for shorty to be loyal to him because he's spending the amount of money on them because they have that strong emotional attachment to that money. It's like, it don't work like that, man. You know what I mean? If she rocking with you, she gonna ride with you. If she's not, you the dumbass that's spending your money on her, man. Stay sucker free. You know what I mean?
But Poppy says something else, man. Like, man, when they stay at home, because I think a lot of dudes think, like, if they give them that soft life, like, man, they gonna be sitting there appreciative. They're gonna have that gratitude. Nah, that mind start wandering. And whenever I take days off and I go to the gym, like, during the day, man, I be seeing the stay-at-home moms. And, I be talking to the dudes in the gym because I've been going to the same gym for such a long time. Man, they know all those broads, them stay-at-home moms that be coming during the day, man. They be like high-fiving them, hugging them.
Yo, you know what?
And I'm like,
man, a lot of those stay-at-home moms, they the ones who stepping out the most.
Yeah,
they're the ones who getting,
hey, Rush, because I was talking to one of the trainers up there, and I was like, man, how y'all be knowing all these? They be like, man, they be talking to us, like they be looking for people to talk to. And he was like, hey, man, my man was like pointing some out. He was like, hey, her right there, like one of my boys got with that. So that's why I'm saying, like, this shit ain't, all what it's cracked up to be. Like Poppy said, it's like, man, you got to be careful. You better make sure you get the right one because it can happen like at the work too. Like, so I ain't trying to paint that picture like it's one dimensional, but a lot of dudes just think like, oh, if I pay for everything and she's at home, like, nah, man, you know, those be some of the worst ones. Cause I seen it at the gym, like they high-fiving every nigga in there. I'm like, damn, like y'all. Yes. Bro, Rush is bad. Go to like your local gym during the day and you'll see it, man. You'll see them stay-at-home moms come out there and every guy in there know them.
Nigga, I already know. I'm hip to the game, man. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not a whole advocate of marriage, man, because On some realness, man, niggas that get married, man, yo, they kind of like the biggest suckers. Other than
Watch your
you,
mouth. Watch your
SJ, you know
mouth.
what you
What
talking
you
about?
doing?
With the majority of
I'm
men that
fucking.
get married, man, they the biggest suckers, man. Know what I mean, they pay for everything. Know what I mean, and you know they gotta, you know what I mean, do it in the sideline that's knocking the Mario coins out there. You know what I mean? Or he's wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, Poppy. So would you ever get married? Because I know you're getting that bread now. Would you ever do it at this state now? Or what conditions would you?
Married, I believe, I'm not like against or pro marriage, but I do believe marriage is a beautiful thing, right? If you find, you again, you gotta make sure that home girl got her head straight. Like you hit gold, Jerry. So you been married how long ago? How long again?
About like 25 years.
Yo, that's a stretch, bro. You in LeVar Ball territory, man. He did 30. You see what I'm saying? And I believe that his situation, it's to me, it's like what's the word, the right word that I'm looking for? I think it's a positive. 30 years, they didn't finish. They didn't end up at the end goal. You know what I mean? They're supposed to die together, kind of thing, but it didn't happen. But the reason why I think it's a positive because they at least that she stayed long enough in order to raise them 3 kids, and she decided to leave way after their kids are grown. Hell, they are grandparents if I don't mistake. So it's kind of like a win. You feel me?
No, I get you. No, definitely.
Yeah, like so. Yeah, so like if you pick somebody to go the long distance, I would do it. You know what I mean? The precaution that I would take, bro, is very simple. You gotta get yourself a girl that she's gonna invest as much as you. You gotta be equal. You gotta when it comes to you cannot get with a bum bitch like it's so lopsided. That's the only way you can protect yourself. You feel me?
Nah,
that's the only bro. She gotta have a smash or not necessarily a smash, very close for to have invested for her to lose. Like we both want to win, we both gonna lose. Do like if you plan for the worst. Let's say the worst is obviously separation. It doesn't hurt you as much because she getting a couple dollars to herself, so you kind of get fucking at the end. And the thing is, like a lot of these athletes that people would be reacting, their situation is so lopsided. I got a couple of homies that are athletes, right? And I always used to tell them, my nigga, why don't you fuck with these actress bitches, man? The actress hoes, you know what I mean? The little singing hoes. Shit like that. They getting millions too. It's like if something goes wrong, they get pregnant or something goes wrong. Like it's not really. They are not incentivized to like put you on blast on social media. You feel me? Because they got a brand to protect. These raggedy hoes that don't got nothing to lose, they always are gonna fucking put you on blast. And they were like, "Yo, man, it's only a few there. It's only like 5 hours that's making real money." And most of these women that we come across, they important. They got a point. Yeah, most women that once men want to come, they're like usually gonna have less than you anyway. Because they're not incentivized to go get a bag. They're incentivized to go get the nigga with a bag. That's the only objective in life. It's only a very few of them that actually care about the goddamn life.
No, that's a good point, man. Let me ask y'all this question, man, because I was thinking about this because, man, I think I was watching Lapeef and shit, and, you know, everybody was talking about, like, traditional stuff, and I've been saying it for the longest. I'm like, there's no such thing as, like, traditional nowadays because the court is modern as fuck. So, man, do y'all think, like, traditionalism exists?
That's a concept from...
Nah, not at all. Nah, not now. Everything. I mean, you know, a lot of these suckers that link up with these chicks and actually wife them up, they're not getting an even exchange. It's actually an uneven exchange between both parties. So, well, not both parties. It's like, yo, the chick, she's winning, and the dude is just, you know what I mean, not having no type of leverage within the relationship because of the, you know what I mean, due to the laws within the court system. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with y'all. Go ahead, Poppy.
I think traditional is he hasn't died 100% yet, but it's like 97% done. Meaning like you can still find yourself a traditional woman, but it's like you have to look at her family tree. was her grandparents married, right? Then it's her parents married. So how she been raised from that kind of structure, and that's kind of like the closest thing for you to kind of like hope for this, because she's seen it her entire life. She went to when you little used to go to grandma and grandpa for a couple of weeks because of summer break. You know what I mean? Like my kids with my mom right now in Florida. You know what I mean? With the grandparents for the summer. That's what traditionalism looks like, right? But most people don't follow that shit, bro. You cannot talk this traditional bullshit, and you have getting fought by 14 guys already by 35. Come on, there's nothing traditional about that. But one thing I know, bro, and I get women like my grandma, I think like my aunties and my mom, it kind of like generation/era. Those women were way, way better than the women of today, bro. They were way less hoes, right? Because back then, if you talk to your grandpa, you talk to your great-grand uncles, which is your grandpa brother, you talk to your uncles, it wasn't that easy for them to get hoes. It was a few hoes, but it was like a very rare because they were getting out the game so early. Like my grandma, she was out the game, bro, at 15. She was having her first kid at 16. My grandpa was only 19. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they were out the game early. I'm pretty sure all our families over here we're gonna have similar story. You're gonna hear a lot of guys. Your grandma was married at 22, 21, 23. They were out the game, right? So what that means, it means that you kind of eliminate a lot of their whole shit. You feel me? Because they were under some nigga already. And I remember talking to my grandpa and then, like the hoes, the only way they would be able to get hoes, they have to go to the whorehouse. Those are the days that in whorehouse to be popular. That was the only way they can get this shit off. Because in the neighborhood, it wasn't hoes like that. But now, the average woman, bro, she has been getting out there since high school, my guy. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We all over here over 30, 33, 34, I guess, right? At least, right?
Yeah,
bro,
definitely.
Do you know how much dick and women have seen for like, what is it, high school? Like what? You were a senior around 17, 18. 17 to 35? That's LeBron James' career, right? That bitch got LeBron James' number pretty much sacks.
You said she putting up all-star numbers, Poppy?
Bro. Yo, Jerry, listen, bro. When I started, I think I was the original guy that started the whole story time on my channel, and then TikTok got it and run 5 wild with it. I used to do a story time, bro. Man, my story times with me and my homies, what I seen and what my homies have to sing, bro, it sounds like movie, family. People would not believe all the shit that I have been through with this woman and what my homies have done, bro. I think my man Rush said it earlier, bro. The easiest lick is a married woman, fam. Bro, I travel a lot, bro. We used to literally catch at least one married woman in Las Vegas, Miami, Dallas, NBA All-Star Weekend, Super Bowl weekend, BET Award weekend, fam. Bro, people do not understand how easy is this goddamn married women when they are with their whole friends, bro. Bro, Jerry, I can write a book about this shit, bro.
Nah, I believe it, man. Man, when I was in the military, I seen the grimiest shit. I remember, man, like one of these battalions, they was like deploying. So like right across from our like barracks we was staying in, they had the buses where all the families was out there like waving goodbye and stuff because motherfuckers was going to like Iraq and shit. So we seen the buses leave and those wives went right to this like little bar that they had on. They call it the sports dome and shit. They walked right after waving these dudes. They had the signs, "We love you." Man, as soon as them buses took off, they dropped them signs and went right to that bar and shit. So I seen it real time. I was like, God damn. I was like, those motherfuckers ain't even wait for the buses to get off the base and shit. They was down there like throwing back shots and shit. So yeah, I seen it. I was like, God damn. Them niggas over there about to get bullets thrown at them and y'all just said, fuck it. So I bet you got a book.
Oh, bro. I always say this, Jerk. The men that get cheated the most is the military man and the guys that drive trucks. Those are the two main guys that get cheated the most. You know why? Because they're not around often. A trucker, he want to be gone. Do you know the schedule of the trucker, right? He be gone out of the 30 days a month. He be gone for like 25, 24. He only get to come home for like 3-4 days. What do you think that woman is going to be doing for those 25 days that your ass is in Iowa and your ass live in California? What do you think she's going to be doing? And
she gonna jump off. Yeah, that's a long time. I didn't think about it like
Getting
that.
bent over for the 25 days, man. Now, man.
Exactly, and those are the same guys because YouTube is pretty much like it's a super high percentage of guys that drive trucks. Those are the guys that be talking shit the most, dude. Oh, you know, I'll pay all the bills. My girl is home right now. All right, nigga. You drive trucks, but you drive
put her
trucks.
ass in that truck with you, like you said. Yeah, nah, damn that.
You drive trucks, and truckers make good money, so they think by you paying all the bills, they want to assure this bitch's loyalty. Good luck, my nigga. Good luck.
Nah, but with the whole traditional stuff, man, I'd never really wanted to have the conversation because I know a lot of guys, man, take it as a swipe to them. And, you know, I ain't want to shit on dudes and stuff because I think it's commendable like men want to like take care of their female. But I just think, man, a lot of those guys don't understand the game changed and shit. So it's like you were saying, Poppy, it's like, man, it ain't in the past. And, you know, one of the things I noticed, man, and I used to give them pushback. I'm like, women don't have traditional expectations no more either. Cause back in the day, man, like Poppy was saying, they'll get married younger, but man, you'll have like one family car. People will live in like smaller houses, man. You know, I know a vacation when you hear people it's like going to New Jersey and shit. Motherfuckers will go to another state. You know, they'll go to Niagara Falls and shit. They wasn't talking about like all-inclusive resorts and shit in Fiji and stuff like that. So yeah, I think the expectations ain't even traditional, you know. So yeah, it's crazy, man. I hear this shit.
The problem in Jerky is that social media literally fucked a lot of women's mind. And some guys too. You gotta throw some guys in there, but the thing is with the guy, it doesn't matter they fuck their mind up to because at the end of the day, nobody coming to save us. You see what I'm saying? It's very few of us out here that we're gonna have the luxury to have to like come up with a rich woman like Nicki Minaj husband. That nigga's rare. You see what I'm saying? that nigga's rare. No bullshit. Even people, if you want to throw the situation with Rihanna and what's his name, A$AP Rocky, but A$AP Rocky is no slap. A$AP Rocky is a $30-40 million man. So that would throw him there. So if he leave Rihanna, his life is still gonna maintain. He will still gonna be living a luxury life for himself, right? I don't know what other names we can. Justin, Kevin Federline. Those are like that. If we know this guy's name, it's because they are rare. Because it barely happened. Like because again, most women they're not incentivized to get as much money as us men. We are incentivized to get money because we like things. You see what I'm saying? We like nice cars. We like nice watch collections. We like to make investments in home. We like to buy home because we know 10 years from now, and we're gonna get the equity out and turn that into more money. So we're incentivized to get money. So the end result of that, the byproduct of that, is that a woman going to be in that equation. You see what I'm saying? So they're gonna benefit from your shit. And women just don't incentivize, bro. To them, bro, Egypt just won. They just be Australian. We are incentivized to get money, so that's why women like to attach themselves to us. And that's why you gotta be extremely careful. You gotta be extremely careful and put that woman through the ringer before you wife her up and give her that title. That's all I'm saying. Like you gotta like, and when I say take it to the ringer, I'm not saying you just made the bitch soft. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I talk about you gotta do like a chemical project on this bitch, my nigga. Studying this all for years. like chemistry. You know how they do it, Jared? You do like a chemistry project. You gotta like test it 1, 2, 3 times for the reactions and all that shit. That's what you gotta do.
No doubt. I like that. My man said you gotta do control studies and shit.
Yes, bro. Man, because it's the part that make it dangerous, bro, is that you can be happy with this bitch because it doesn't take too much for us to be. You a married guy. It doesn't take too much to make you happy because you're like, You like a chill back guy. You don't need too much to entertain yourself. Hell, you doing YouTube, talking shit to us. This is entertaining for you. You get up, do your job, go get your bread, come home. And even if you're having a bad day, most men they ain't gonna transfer that to their woman. Bro,
No, that's a fact.
It's weird in today's day because only takes this bitch to have one fucked up day, and she say I'm late. So now she throw your whole shit off. You see what I'm saying? Your entire shit off, man, because now you got a system. I don't know what will be the system in your house. It can be, I don't know. It can be 7, you pay 70% of the bill, she only paid 30, you see what I'm saying? But she just throw your shit away when she decides to live. So now you gotta kind of like make up for the extra. And then these women, they just know that smart, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of them, they know that smart.
Yeah, they impulsive as hell, man. That's the issue.
Yeah, and it goes back to what I said. Like, I don't mind taking care of a good woman, right? Because with a good woman, you can kind of like predict a lot of that shit. Like, they're willing to stick it out with you type thing. And that's the problem, and that's why like the whole body counts attached to it. You see what I'm saying? Because now that give you a good indication how she gets down. That lets you know that when the situation gets stressful a little bit, guess what? She gone. You know what I mean? Her track record indicate that.
Yeah, nah, facts. Nah, that's why I was with you yesterday when we was on my shit. I'm like, nah, that body count shit matter. Like, y'all can ignore it if y'all want to, man. I think men need to start getting more qualifications and standards out there. Yeah, nah, that body count matter, man. Damn that.
But that shit, I'm gonna tell you the truth, Joe. That shit matters to all of us.
Oh yeah.
Except Diddy. Let me take Diddy out of that question. He don't care about body count. He like his bitches to get right through. He promote with bitches to get right through, bro, right? But listen, I don't care what kind of man you are. Poor man, rich man, middle class man, tall man, midget man, kind of slow man, dark man. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of man you are. None of us want to walk around. None of us want to go to Target, Walmart, Outback Steakhouse, holding hand with you going there, and there's 2 or 3 guys that don't pop a draw. That shit is embarrassing, man. I don't care how niggas want to put it, bro.
Man, I remember, man, when I went to the gym. This was before I got married and shit. And man, I was like, this, because I was like heavy and working out at that point. So I was on some shit like I was trying to throw up the whole damn gym, but I was in the gym because this one female was like, man, come work out with me and stuff. So I went to the gym with her. And man, it was funny because I seen one of my boys, like I caught his eye. And then he give me this look, man. We ain't say no words or nothing. I just seen him from around the room and he like looked at me and we like locked eyes and shit. And he was like pointed down to her and he was like, I was like, oh shit. I'm with a slower. I looked at his eyes and I saw the body moves. I was like, oh man, I'm with a whore up in here. So I was like, hey man, I'm gonna run to the locker room real quick. I'll be right back. So my man went in there and followed me. He was like, look, she done been with you remember little Tiny Tim? She'd been with Johnny. Yes. He gave me the whole rundown. I was like, oh shit. So I went out there. I was like, hey man, I gotta roll out. I just got this call from work. I dipped. But yeah, that feeling of like when I was with somebody that was like tainted like that, my man let me do. Yeah. He was like, get up out of there, jerk. He was like, she ain't the one, homie. I took his advice and dipped.
Yeah. Yes, sir, bro. That's a good homie. I hope that's still homie to this day.
Oh yeah, no, that's my man. Yeah, he gave me. He was like, he's like, nah, player. We was like doing body language. I was like, oh shit, I'm with a whore.
Bro, check this out because I'm that kind of nigga because. A lot of times with my homies, kind of like trying to get with it, not all the time, but like a few times, they call me and they let me know, like, yo, I'm talking to such and such. I'm like, hold on, Maria, Keisha, send me a picture, nigga. Send me a picture. I'm like, oh no, nigga, no, we call it abortion, nigga, abortion, dog. That bitch is a right throw, bro. For real. Yeah, but yo, bro, she looks good as hell, but such and such hit, such and such hit, such and such hit. Hell, nigga, that bitch says, my nigga, come on, bro. Oh shit, all right, man. I just go ahead and keep it moving. There. Hell yeah, go do your thing, bro, but do not go past there, my nigga. I'm your son, you know what I mean? But do not go past there, bro. But yo, the game, man, it just like I told you, Jared, these niggas, every nigga that tell you that they don't care about body count, they are liars. They're lying. They're lying, bro. Because, and the reason why they lying is because 9 out of 10 they want to grow a female values. That sounds like music through the ears. You know what I mean? Hey, baby, I don't care about your past. I don't care about your body count. You're still valuable. You can still be. You can still go to the slum walk, and I still will accept you for who you are. That niggas is lying. That niggas is worse than me. That niggas deep inside of them cares about. It's a business that they're trying to grow, so they gotta say that. That's what, bro. If you go the quote unquote pandering route, bro, you'll be rich in this bitch in a year and a half from now.
No,
That's
facts.
the easy route.
Yeah, I can't even do it though, cause I like you said, Poppy. I'm like, man, you gotta search that nigga net. That's what we used to call it. Like, hey, man, you gotta ask the homies around you. You gotta see if anybody else been with that. Somebody's gonna have some info and shit. So yeah, if a chick have a bad rep, you gonna find that shit out quick. So shout out to Poppy.
Bro, listen, I don't care. Most of us live in a particular city, bro. And most people literally are from there for years. So you got some serious friendships with people around. Trust me. The world will get around who hungers, who chicks give it up. The only way that you be kind of blindsided if your ass move from like Long Island to like the Bronx. At that point, nigga, he's like, focus on yourself, bro. You throw that hand memory at that point. Because you don't know shit about that girl, man. That's how usually they hide their homeless, bro. Matter of fact, public service announcement. Fellas, if you're watching this and you want to watch this on the replay, remember this. If you meet a woman, and let's say your ass live in Houston, and you met a woman at Target or something in Houston, and she tell you, I just moved here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months ago. And if that bitch didn't tell you she moved there for work purposes, that's a red flag, my guy. That's a red flag. That bitch is moving town because she's running away from her past.
Absolutely, you're absolutely correct about that, Blanco. Word is wrong.
Yeah.
Definitely a red flag.
Bro, Jared, every single women that I know that are worth certified hosts in the city, they all move. And you know what my famous quote was? I always used to tell them, you know what I used to tell them, Jared? You know you're gonna come back. They all come back too. I swear. Because most people we are comfortable on our surroundings. Most people like to leave
Facts.
and everything. But the thing is, where they usually spend the majority of their adulthood, they usually got plenty of family members there. Your mama probably there, your grandma probably there. So they leave to other town because they're running away from their whole past. They're running away from their wholeness. That's all it is. If she doesn't tell you, my job transferred me over here, that's a red flag. She don't tell you nothing about her work. Because that's the only time, not the only time, that's one like most of the time that when people move from New York all the way to goddamn North Carolina because they got a better job and they getting that pay raise. So now it's time to move the family over there. I mean, it's time for them to move herself over there. That makes sense. But if a bitch tell you, I need a change, focus on yourself, bro. You got yourself an animal.
No, facts. Man, but it was another one, man. I went to the club with my boy one time and he had this chick with him. So, man, we walking up and I seen some dudes that I knew. So we walk up there and them dudes, like, they started like they had their head down when they seen them and they were talking because they kind of looked embarrassed and shit. So, you know, I didn't blow up the spot, but I could tell by their body language and shit that I was like, oh, shit. They know shorty and stuff like that. So, you know, I pulled my boy to the side. I was like, hey, man, I think some of them dudes probably know about her background because I was like, man, they put their head down and stuff. You know, he was like new to all this shit, the body language stuff. So I was breaking it down to him. So I was like, man, let me go talk to him and find out. You know what I'm saying? He was like, at least he was cool about it. He was like, yeah, man, go see what they talking about. So I went over there. Him and his girl went and was getting some drinks. He was like, yeah, shorty been ran through so-and-so right here to knock that down and stuff. So, of course, I came back and told him, and he was like, all right, I got to let that one go. But, yeah, man, even if like you're newer to that area, man, ask them females where they usually typically hang out at. take them to that spot and see how dudes react. If they see you around and they put their head down, that means them dudes are like, oh shit, here goes so and so. You gotta learn the body language game, dog.
Yo, Dirk, not only putting their head down, but the smiling and giggling, man. You already know they ran a triz on that, man. Word is born.
Nah, because that's how they were. At first, they were kind of laughing, but you know, they knew me, so they was like, they just put their head down. They were like, they didn't want to show no like facial features and shit. So I read right into it. I was like, oh damn, we went another hoe. So I walked up, I started talking to them. They were like, nah, yeah, we people like breezing through that. So nah, man, that's why you can't be with no chick with a bad past, because too many people gonna know, and man, you're gonna be embarrassed. And if you built yourself up to be like a certain type of guy, man, you in that upper echelon of men, you shouldn't be out here getting embarrassed and stuff. So that's why I agree with Poppy. Like, hell nah, you better, man, if you're a certain type of guy, you have requirements. You could, cause you should have options. Now, if you ain't got no options, you got to suck it the fuck up. Like, you got to tolerate the whole behavior. You got to ride that shit out. So I do understand that side of it.
And now you understand. I'm glad you came around. Now you understand what I like to take women out, right? That's the whole science behind it. Especially because we all got feelings, bro, right? We all see me to shorty, and we start like let's say we got 2-3 joints, but we always want to like that one girl more than the other ones. You see what I'm saying? So let's say we start liking this girl, right? Nothing wrong with that. I like women. I love some women, right? So you start taking her out because now you want to see. I like to put women, the ones that I like, I take them out, right? Because I like to put them out there in the field to see the reaction, the feedback that I get. That's my purpose of me taking women out. And the more crowded the place is, the better. That is when it tells me everything I need to know, how she's gonna handle herself when I go to the bathroom. Is because listen, if she's pretty, she's gonna get attention. It's impossible not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fair.
How she gonna deal with this guy? I need to know who she knows without me asking her a million questions. You feel me? Like hookah lounges, cigar lounge, clubs, places like that, Top Golf. Bro, if your girl fucking hugging the goddamn bouncer.
Nah, that's a fact.
Focus on yourself. That bitch being there a little bit too much. Yo, a bitch hugging the bouncer. Bro, that tells you everything you know. If she hug the bouncer, she better tell you that's a cut. That better be her next word. Her word. Like, yo, this is my cousin. Blood cousin. No, I ain't gonna talk about no play cousin. My blood cousin. Man, listen, I like to. And again, it's like me personally, I like to be outside, so it's easier for me. It's not like I'm doing it for her. It's like, shit, I'm already. Shit, later on tonight, I might go hit the cigar line with the homies and shit like that. We got like a little event and everything. I probably hit one of the girls that I'm talking to. Like, hey, come on, have a drink with your boy, baby. I need to put you in this kind of environment, how you react. I'm studying you, I'm watching you. I see, are you a flirt? You flirt with other niggas. What kind of woman you gonna say hi to you? Oh my God, this is my bestie. Hold on, this is your bestie? You gotta turn around on her.
Yeah, you're like, how you know all these dudes?
Exactly, like you know, like if the bitch got 3 whole homegirls, they're hoes, she's the 4th hoe. It's impossible not to. It's impossible not to. She cannot tell me, yeah, my 3 homegirls over here do OnlyFans, but I'm a doctor. No, bitch, you a hoe too that happens to be a doctor.
Yeah, and that's free game right there too, man. If you dealing with a chick, you taking her out and you dealing with her on a serious level, and her friends is a pterodactyl, 9 times out of 10, yo, she a pterodactyl herself, man. So stay sucker free, fellas, man. Birds of a feather flock together. Now, man.
Yes,
no, but Poppy had a good point, man, and that's why I'm like careful how I word shit, because I know, you know, we was talking about tricking one time, and I was like, nah, not you, Poppy, because I understand. Like, you're like, man, we got to have a whole conversation, build up. So like the going out to eat is like the next phase after you done like got past the mental phase. So
yes,
yeah, but I understand what you're saying, because eventually we're gonna get to that point. Like you said, you got to put them in certain environments, and like you said, you see. She know the promoter, the bouncers, and niggas is looking down when they like see her and shit. Like, oh fuck. this is a slur. You know what I'm saying? You getting all the indicators of that. So you gotta, like you said, do multiple tactics and shit. So yeah, that's why I was like, I know Poppy got game. I ain't never put you in that category. I know what you know what you're doing.
Yeah, you gotta look at this. I'm a sport junkie, bro. I love sport, bro. Like I pretty much like right now I'm watching the soccer World Cup. I just finished watching the NBA finals, anything. I love sports, right? I look at women like a first round picks, right? The ones that you care about, the ones that you like. I can see myself telling her to be my girlfriend. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What happened with the first round picks in the NFL and NBA? You a first round pick, you the GM, you the boyfriend. I mean, you the guy that's like a quote unquote like a pick this woman, right? You know what you do? You put them on the field to play. You gotta play. You gotta throw them on the field, throw them on the court, and you play and to see how they react, they can handle the pressure. Some first round is going to be bust, and so some first round going to be flourish. You feel me? The same thing with one. I need guys to kind of get out of that mentality, talk about, oh my God, going down with a baby, spending money. Bro, you'd rather spend $100 in the beginning, $200 in 2 days, $300 in 3 days, and instead you getting caught up with the bum ass hole, and now this bitch got you for 18 years. That's my math right there. Put this woman out there. Put this woman out there. Get the most intel that you can, and then make your decision from there, bro. Hey, and do stuff that you like anyway. So you shouldn't even be looking at it as you wasting. I never look at it that way. I like to be outside. I like to have fun. I like to go have drinks. She gets a +1, bro. That's it. That's all she is. She gets a +1, bro.
Nah, facts. But yeah, let's pull up some more of that video, man. We'll because they was getting to some good parts and stuff. Now Poppy was dropping game. I know you said you gonna put a course out, Poppy.
Yeah, I was joking.
I know you was, but you might need to put one out. We might need to get you fundraised that.
Oh shit! Hell yeah, man! Let's talk about it.
I want a man that wants me and me, and is wise enough and emotionally mature enough and self-aware.
You don't.
How you know what I want?
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, right? You want an attractive guy?
No.
Or you want
I don't care about
dude?
looks. I don't care about looks.
What about financially? Is he financially attractive?
Financially, you don't have to be super rich to be with me. No. You could be cool. I could be cool. I'm not going to be with someone broke because I attract what I am, and I'm not a broke person. That's a mindset and mentality, and that's where you are in life.
You could date like a bus driver?
I can't date a bus driver, no.
So who is this guy? Like, because it's like a mystery, nigga. Like, you want to get a piece of paper and draw him and, like, hang him up so we can actually see, like, what's the outline of this nigga? Like, what, he's ugly?
I don't say he's ugly.
Yo, what, I'm saying.
I said he doesn't have to be like the finest man in the world, right?
So out of 10, he's a
5, 7.
Wait, 5 and 7 is a dangerous level. Like, come on, like that's crazy.
Medium
like,
ugly, medium ugly.
Medium ugly.
Example,
I don't care about height.
No,
I don't care about
a nigga. Just say a nigga that's medium ugly.
This is crazy. I don't have no nigga.
No, just say a nigga. Somebody famous, anybody. Just a man that's medium ugly.
Like Martin Lawrence is medium ugly.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Okay, and he gotta have what?
He don't have to be famous. He don't have to be.
What type of bread though? Like make a year.
I think it would be a bread that could match my pocket, so we can build together. Like I have this money, you have this money, and we could build together because 2 is better than 1.
How old is he?
Older probably.
Wait, so you want a medium ugly old?
Yeah.
Unsuccessful man?
I'm not saying he's unsuccessful.
Gotcha.
Success is success. No.
So we on 2 different islands.
Hold on. Success is relative. What does success mean to you? Success means
success in Los Angeles, California is just says what it is.
Success is different for everybody. What I find successful could be that I'm happy, I live good, I feel good, I'm healthy. That's success to me. Success is driven by wealth. First of all, you come from money. Mm-hmm. I come from money. Mm-hmm. That's not the driving force for me. Because when you see it and you're raised by it, that doesn't attract you in the same way it attracts somebody who never seen it. They're hungry, they're hustlers, they're desperate. I don't have that desperation inside of me. I have a different type of drive. I've seen money without love, and I know what that fucking looks like. So
real quick, y'all believe her? Y'all think she's saying anything wrong or anything?
She's definitely not. She's not being genuine. But go ahead, Blanco.
No, no, go after you. I'll cut you off. Go ahead, boss. I'll go after you. You done?
Yeah, she's definitely not being genuine because she don't want to put out the message like she's only there for the money, but you know how she moves and the people she's around and the things that she expounds on. Yo, she is a pro. Know what I mean, she can be bought, and she doesn't want to put that image out there when she's politicking with Young Berg because Young Berg, you hear how Young Berg asked her like, yo, so what? You don't want to attract this dude that makes a lot of money? He's pretty much insinuating to her like, yo, you're lying. Be honest about the situation. I mean,
Okay. What about you, Poppy? You think she's lying or she could be telling the truth, man? What's your take on that?
I watched a little bit of this. I watched the whole thing, and this woman is capping, bro. Her name is Asar, right? Asar? That's her name, right?
Yeah, Azar, I think so.
yeah, that's her name,
She got,
Azor, yeah.
Dude, she got like a Middle Eastern, like from India background or something. What kind of background she got?
Yeah. She's like she one of them joints, man. I know she's not a Hispanic or she's not like white,
No,
but yeah, she's probably like Middle Eastern, yeah.
She gotta have like some sort of Middle Eastern or mixed baby because she claimed to be a black woman, right? But anyways, she said that's not even that important, right? But she put herself in the same level as Young Bird and Paul Peirce. People need to realize that Paul Peirce, if I'm not mistaken, he done touch $230 million around that area, 220, 230 in his NBA career. Yes, NBA contracts. We didn't even talk about sponsors. Yes, NBA contracts, right? Young Bird, he touched some. He's a producer. They touched real good money. I'm pretty sure he haven't touched no 200 million like Paul Peirce, but he had touched a bunch of millions, right? And I got love for Young Bird, man, because I remember we booked him and he put some money in my package. So anybody that put money in my package, they good in my book. You know what I mean? We booked him years ago, bro, and I make a pretty good penny. Having him come host the club. This woman, she put herself in the same playing field as these guys. And then this is how you know she lied. I remember, I think it was before this conversation or after it was going to happen right after it. They asked her, Young Bird was like, yo, I'm willing to match you. Something like that. I'm willing to give you like 10,000, something like that if you show me $250,000. She said, man, I don't got that. So if you come from the Paul Peirce, Young Bird background, and your people's got that money, last time I checked, the people that are rich, they put their kids in position to have plenty of money. You see what I'm saying? They do all the moves before this motherfucker's even 18. They already got tax-free investments, accounts that they don't have to do nothing. The money just gaining interest on top of interest. Hell, I got accounts for my kids like that, 529 account. That should gain 4.2% every year, right? So you telling me these women talk about I come from money, you come from money, like she just like on some Bill Gates kind of talk, right? You don't have no $250,000. That's revealing right there. That was very revealing for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's it says her mom's Persian and her dad's black. So yeah, she mixed, but definitely
she's
like
black and Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Persian. Those women are beautiful, bro. There's a lot of them in there.
Now y'all both have some good points. The only reason I believe her a little bit is because like she used to be a former big girl. I think you were saying it last time, Rush, where she used to kind of be a big girl, man. She was fucking the buffets up.
Like 290. She was like 290, 300 pounds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think she might have that. What they say is shallow hell, man. She got the ugly duckling syndrome where they still think they big still. So I get that.
I get that vibe from her. Like, a lot of times, chicks that lose a lot of weight, obviously there's a goal to, I guess, bag a dude that, that got the bag or whatever. And the best way to do that is to heighten up your physical appearance, and that's what she did. But you can tell,
I'm saying if
like,
she lost that much, like if she was 290, she still got that loose skin and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, she probably got that too. But let me get to the point.
Oh, go
I know
ahead.
I'm like long with it right now. But like big girls like that lose mad weight, they still have that confidence of the fat girl. Like it's not on the
That's
same
wrong.
level as a chick that's been fine her whole entire life. Like the way that they look at things and observe things is totally different from a chick that was super ugly and then kind of became kind of attractive. You know what I mean? And Shorty, she lost a lot of weight, but to me, like she ain't, or I ain't gonna call it chop, but that's not my cup of tea. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you, but I think like what you were saying as far as like she used to be big and shit, and she probably still, because like I said, man, you can't lose that much weight, and like even though she looks better and stuff, she probably got the Spanx on and shit, but she probably still understands like I still got like some big flaws that a attractive guy might not be on board with, like once you see that naked, because like I said, that when people lose that weight, man, that skin ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I think
Yeah, but
that's why she'll accept the ugly guy. You know what I'm saying?
they got surgery for that, Jerk. So
That's true. That's true.
Most likely, and matter of fact, now that I'm here, let me go into her goddamn Instagram, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
How you spell her name?
Damn. Let me.
Okay. I think I got it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I found it. Bingo. Face wise, she's I like her face. I like her skin color, nice skin. Obviously, these pictures can be photoshopping and a bunch of filters, but what I'm seeing, this woman is tall, right? She looks like she can be tall.
Yeah,
This
she
woman
might
can
be a
tall,
little.
bro. She's like on the 5'8", 5'7" range, 5'9". You can tell she's tall. Yeah, you can tell she lost weight, and at the same time, she got one of those tummy tucks, tummy tuck. And I ain't gonna lie to you, this woman is, Rush, I gotta disagree with you. This woman is a cute woman. She's okay looking woman. She's okay looking woman. Nice hair, nice skin. The thing is, the thing that she got, the thing with her now is that she was like 30 something years old. Like what, 35-ish maybe?
Yeah, she's in her mid-30s. She's 35, haven't locked anyone down yet. So, that's another big red flag, man. Like if you're halfway decent, you're not super chopped, you should be able to find a suitable mate that's willing to marry you or be in a long-term relationship. She hasn't gotten that yet. So that just let me know, like, yo, she a pass around.
Yeah, this is okay looking woman. Oh damn, she posted a picture when she was big as that. You can tell this woman is tall. Yeah, you know how you can tell she's tall as hell, because even when she big.
Hey, Poppy, if you can put that in a private chat, we're gonna pull that up. I'm trying to find her. I couldn't find her name right now.
Okay, gotcha.
But Poppy, you saying like the doctors can get rid of that, like all that like loose skin they be having?
Yes. Yeah, it's a surgery. It's a surgery. That's something that even what's his name? If I'm Paul Peirce, yeah, but at the time Paul Peirce mattered, she probably got the surgeries done. But like that's something, if I'm Paul Peirce, I would invest in her surgery because she's gonna produce a whole lot of money for me. I would, because I can get that right off anyway. You feel me?
You say you about to pay for that, huh? That's an investment into the podcast and shit. You write that shit off on taxes or something?
Yeah, family, listen. If I got a female co-host and she
never mind. I found it. Hold on. Let me stop sharing now.
I was gonna send it to Rush right now. You found it, right?
Yeah, I found it. Let me pull it up. I dropped it in the back.
Okay. Yeah, bro, like that's like an investment, man. Nigga, think about it, bro. Like if Rush get himself out of, let's say Rush come across Brittany Renner to do the package, right? Like, yo, we're gonna do this on a weekly basis. One time per week, we're gonna run it up. And she needs $5,000 for, I don't know, relocate to New Jersey. I think that's what Rush, you're in New Jersey, right?
Yeah, I'm in New Jersey.
Yeah, like she need $5,000 to relocate into New Jersey because you got to do the shit live. Right? Go, I need $5,000. Okay, bro, I would do it, bro, because that 5,000 going to translate. That 5,000 going to translate to 30,000, my nigga.
Nah,
So now,
not for her. She don't look good enough for that, man. Hell
Rush, you kind of
no.
wild, Rush. You a picky ass nigga, Rush. She cute.
brother. Nobody's talking about the looks. Nobody's talking about fucking on her. We talk about pure business.
No,
Okay,
no,
Russ,
no,
let me
no.
ask you
Yeah,
this.
yeah, no. I know what
Wait.
you mean, Blanco. I know what you mean. But if I'm gonna invest with that kind of money, she has to be a dime, fam. That she's not a dime. You know what I mean? Like she's
Brother,
okay. Yeah.
But I mean, at
Brittany
least she's like
Renner.
loyal to the podcast. Like she's timely. So I would, if I was Poppy, I would invest in her just for like visualization for the podcast because
Yes.
she's dedicated to the operation at least, man.
$5,000 for Brittany Renner, and I
Oh,
can get
okay.
content.
Let me just say this. Yeah, Jerk, you do got a point. It's hard to find a woman that's halfway decent and that's willing to work and get the mission done. Yeah, that's worth investing. Yeah, I'll give you
Okay.
that.
Shout out to Rush, man. That's why I fuck with you, Rush.
Yeah, bro. Like, bro, this is not romantic shit. This is not like threatening shit. This is business, bro.
So like right there, she looks straight. Like you would never known she was a big girl. Hold on, you said there was a photo of.
Yeah, you gotta kind of go down. When she was kind of big, you gotta go like into the older pictures.
Yeah, she put that shit in a. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, bro. Like we need to get out of that mindset. Like you paying these bitches, you're paying them to goddamn fuck, nigga. This is a business, man. And you put in 5,000 because you hopefully trying to make 20 out of it. And
She got her ass in the gym. She like shit. Is she?
And Brittany Renner, my nigga, that's a super machine for clicks and views, bro. What? You know she gonna say some wild shit.
Yeah, she was fucking them donuts. Yeah, she was big as shit. Jesus.
But you can tell she's tall, right there? Because
Yeah, she looked tall. Yeah. That's what I said. Like right there, she looked like she'll kill a buffet. Like you taking her to go to corral, she getting like sixes. You know, she getting fifths and sixths. She's fucking old.
Yeah, as a big girl, you can tell she's tall because she's fat, but she's not like one of those grossly bad built fat. You feel me?
Yeah, she ain't like what's her name? Precious fat. You know, she's like.
Yeah, and you know what it is? You're right, because she's tall. When a woman is tall and fat, they get to hide a lot of fat. Their height helps them kind of proportion that a whole lot better.
So yeah, maybe like what Rush was saying, like I think the mind just ain't catch up yet. She still got like I said, the ugly duckling syndrome. She's like, nah, I'll still take the, semi attractive guy. Money ain't everything. But I do think she's capping a little bit because I think like if she's around Paul Peirce and them guys, I know them standards got to escalate a little bit. She's seeing them throw paper around.
Exactly, and that's the field. You gotta understand. That's the field she plays with because she in the podcast world and she's under Paul Peirce. Paul Peirce get invited to all over the place. Paul Peirce if he is a good businessman, got to bring this woman around. Oh, we got to go to these little awards over here. I got me plus one. We're going to bring her or whoever his name might be, right? Oh, we got to do this we got to do the what's the name? Wallow and Gilly the Kid podcast. You got to bring her around. Oh, we got to do the Kanye. We got to bring her around. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So by her being attached to Paul Peirce, she's going to be around a lot of those guys. She's going to be a lot of those guys. Paul Peirce home is probably, most of them are SMBA, sport agents, business partners. You see what I'm saying? So that's the field. They're like, we got to discuss the direction of the podcast. Pull up to my house. We got to the business meeting. The manager, Paul Peirce manager. Most likely his manager is a sport agent. Sport agent, he doesn't only have Paul Peirce as a client. He probably had 20 people as a client. This nigga's a millionaire himself. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
you think maybe she's capping a little bit? Like she's trying to come off like she's humble and shit to sound better to the dudes that she's aligning with, though? You think that's what she probably doing, Poppy?
That's exactly what she's doing, which is smart.
Okay, I got you.
Actually, it's smart from her to actually. She answered that. She answered the question very, very smart, because you don't want to kind of like poke down your audience. I'm pretty sure their audience is 80% average, regular, hardworking men. You see what I'm saying? So I gotta give them hope. So I gotta say the right thing. Like, hey man, I still would mess with guy that owned a plumbing company, the guy that got 2, 3 electrical bands running around doing. You see what I'm saying? So,
Oh,
so
okay.
she got a top good on that craft. So a lot of the stuff is like strategically, bro.
So you saying
don't
this
want to
former big back with awareness?
Yeah, yeah.
Now that is a smart play because if I was a girl, I'd be saying the same shit. But yeah, with that camera cut, I'd be like, "Hey, y'all niggas better have some paper. God damn it,
Right.
you broke motherfuckers better get your life together."
Yeah, man, bro. They on the YouTube game. You gotta kind of say the political correct things.
Now that's a fact. Yeah, Rush was tripping though. Rush was making it sound like she was garbage. I didn't know that the surgeons was that good nowadays. Yeah, back in the day, you know, there would be some residual shit left over. Like you could get rid of all the like loose skin, but yeah, you said they stepped their game up, huh, Poppy?
Oh yeah, bro. Like, and bro, nowadays I don't think that surgery even costs too much because it's like removing loose skin. So I don't think it's like, oh, I mean, every time it's a surgery, you still run the danger of something happening to you. Look at it twisted, but like I don't think it's like a life-threatening kind of surgery. And I promise you, I think it will fall under cosmetic surgery. And I promise you, Jer, that surgery didn't even cost that much. If you Google it real quick, I think skin removal surgery, it will tell you the price. I promise you, it's not gonna be past for like possibly $30,000, something like that. I say 30 will be tops. Which you can put that shit on the credit card. You can put that shit in the credit card.
Damn, I wish I could find that one clip, man, because I was gonna use it for one of the videos, man. This lady, like, she had on like all that like workout stuff, and man, the clothes like hit her like loose skin and shit. As soon as she pulled that stuff down, man, you saw all these like flaps coming out and shit, and I was like, damn, this shit is just crazy how they could hide shit. So you don't think she's doing none of that? Like, she actually got the surgery though?
I believe she got the surgery, bro. It's easier. We gotta use what's more.
Yeah, she
more
probably got the
probable.
surgery, you know. But
We gotta use what's more probable, Jared. And what most probable is most of these women are extremely lazy. They don't believe in working out for possibly what, maybe a year plus hitting the gym hard to get that skin tight. They just go hit the doctor. That's it. Hey man, fuck all this, man. Let me skip all that process. How much? Okay, here's my credit card. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, that shit crazy though. Okay. Nah, it makes sense though. Yeah, if you got that paper, you invest, man. It seemed like they could get it done. But all right, Rush, man, we can pull that video back up.
For me, that's never been the goal for me.
What year did you see Money Without Love?
In the year that my parents were married, in my whole fucking life.
How do you know?
What do you mean? How do I know?
I'm saying, but that's a total different generation than what we in right now. I'm talking about it. Where have you seen any of your friends with money without love be successful right now? Any of your peers or anybody? Do you or are you just the one in a million? You the needle in a haystack to just only think like this? Name me one person that thinks like this. That's a peer to you. Do you have a friend that believes these same beliefs?
Yeah, I do. I have really dope
Ugly
friends.
nigga. 50
I'm not
year-
saying
50
ugly.
years-
Stop doing the ugly nigga
Okay, a
shit.
medium ugly
I
nigga
said like
that's
I'm
50
not
years
big on
old.
looks. I'm big on energy.
How old is it? 50 years old.
Or like whatever. It could be any age. But I mean, it could be any age. I don't know what age.
Okay,
man
so
is.
I love you. God bless you.
Thank
You're a
you.
great woman.
Thank you.
I ain't doing none of that shit.
What are you not doing?
Nothing you talking about.
Well, that's why we're different people.
Yeah, but like that just sound like a LL, like you ugly and broke.
I didn't say they were broke. I said that they had to match me. That's not broke. I just said I'm not a broke woman and I don't have a broke mindset and I never came from
I can't
that.
relate because I think that even in my position, I don't know if P can relate to this, but it's like I hate when women like brag about their career points and like 'cause I love it, but I hate it because it's like you're never investing to a man like I'm gonna invest into a woman anyway. So
Right.
it's kind of pointless
true.
for us. To
How do you
even
know
be-
that's true though? Women
That's
invest into a
100%.
man mentally and not financially. I can be your manager. I can make sure you're making right plays. I can give you intuition.
You
I
could
can
be
show
my
you
manager.
things. Yeah. Like I've been with a man where I'm helping you make the right decisions because I'm a businesswoman. So it's just a.
You don't respect this nigga.
That's not true.
So you got to come in and make all his business
That's
decisions
not
for
what
him
I'm
off the
saying.
rip?
That's not what I'm saying. Women have an intuition that men don't have. So I can see things that you may not see, just like a man can see things I can't see. That's why women were women were made for each other.
Yeah, go ahead, Poppy.
Yeah, it's like the stuff that they say is just so fucking weird and lame, bro. I can come in and be my manager and be your manager, bro. If you already put yourself in position of winning in life, what the fuck you coming over here to manage for? So you like the shit that they say is just sorry. That shit only sounds smart to dumb people. Jared, you got to the position you got because you know you made the right moves throughout your entire life, right? So all you need is a woman to come in there to kind of put a little bit more on top and not to fuck it up. This woman didn't help you to get there. She probably like encouraged you. Hey, baby, you can do it. Oh, you should. You see what I'm saying? And some of the tastes be good, but like, bro, what can women do to manage this nigga Paul Peirce life? Like, like, come on, bro. Okay, if you so good at it, why aren't you a millionaire yourself then? That would be my question. Okay, cool. You're gonna manage my life. Tell me how you manage your millions of dollars. Go ahead, tell me that. Go ahead, go. Tell me. Oh, I don't have no money. So how the fuck you gonna help me manage mine then? You don't have yours. They just weird, man. That shit only sounds smart to dumb people, bro.
No, that's a fact, Poppy. And I think a lot of times, man, I think men kind of plant that bug because, you know, when guys are like, oh, man, I got my business, I'm going to let her work for me and shit. You know, and it's like you said, it's like once you're established, man, you better keep that shit separate because if she come in there, like you said, you let her work in there, she gonna be thinking like she run that whole business. She done gave you all the ideas, and that's what she gonna tell the court. She gonna be like, hey, man, I done helped him. I gave him business ideas. I deserve half that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always used to tell dudes, I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, if you already established, you better keep them out of your business lane. Like, nah, we could set up another business. I'll help you get that together. But like Poppy was saying, it's like, nah, if I already had this structure, I don't need no assistance on your insight. Now, if we both was broke like we were talking about before, we established some shit together and you helped me grow, that's different. But yeah, if I'm already established, nah, you ain't even coming in my lane. I don't need no assistance on how to maneuver in my business lane. Unless you Charles Schwab, you can't help me out with shit.
For real, I already got business managers. I already got business partners. I already got, like, you already got a well-oiled machine going on. You just happen to be lucky to be here. That's it. You just was the chosen one to be around. That's it.
Yeah. But that's why I always used to give them pushback because I'm like, man, it ain't even smart to have somebody pull somebody in your lane because, you know, they'd be like, oh, they could come work for me. I'm like, set them up somewhere else and let them build that up and you give them some insight. But nah, they gonna come in there thinking they the COO, CEO, and they done gave you all the ideas and shit. But yeah, like you said, Poppy, like, yeah, there really ain't too much insight you can give me. You just came into this thing. I'm already established. But that's why guys just got to kind of say that shit up front. Like, I'm not looking for that type of insight. Like,
you can help me. You can help me decorate this little office. You can help me like build a little website. Hey, that's all yours, baby. Because women got that kind of touch. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
definitely.
They know, like they be online all day long, so they know what to look for. Yo, how can I attract more female customer base? How can I attract more kids base? Whatever problem I might set, whatever I got going on, there, yo, you can handle that. Yeah, I gotta remake this website. That's your job, baby. Go ahead, go meet up with the guy that built the website. And yeah, go ahead and chop it up. I don't care. Just making sure it's clickable.
Yeah, like you said, man, that's when you find the different areas they could help you out in. But overall, man, you gotta be realistic and you gotta be careful with them because, man, I think their ego, man, like I said, makes them think like they doing way more than what they're actually doing and stuff. So yeah, it's crazy how women have that confidence level like that. What's that, Poppy?
You know what it is, bro? You know what it is? They want to be included in your package because, and last year I was reading about Little Dirk first baby mama. Do you know what this bitch was taking credit for Little Dirk's success? Because while she was telling the story, she said she bought Little Dirk, she bought him 3 times Chick-fil-A. And she took me to the studio twice, drove me to the studio twice. I'm like, wait. So you want credit for this man's success because you bought him out of your own mouth, Chick-fil-A, and you drove him to the studio twice, and now all of a sudden he owns you his success? Like, really? And that's what they do. They like to include themselves, throw the little stupid little ideas in there because they want some sort of, they want your shine. They want some of your shine. Like, yeah, you could never get there, nigga. If it wasn't for me developing your website. Like, girl, I was already making 260,000 before you got here. I was doing okay. Before you got here, okay?
Nah, man, it was a couple years back, man. It was like the one comedian, man, that got the divorce and his wife got a good payout because she was pretty much like, hey, I was part of the process. And, you know, I know we was all discussing it because we were like, damn, she acted like she wrote the jokes and shit, but she was like taking credit for like his success. Who was that?
Kevin Hart's wife.
There you go. Yeah, I think
she be running around saying that she's part of the success. That's why she never changed the last name. That she still calls herself Miss Hart.
Yeah, so that's why, man, this is like, man, I get it. Cause like I said, if you grow with somebody, that's different. But like, man, you already made, don't include them in that process. Like I said, man, like say like if I already have my stuff established, I'd be like, look, start doing real estate or something. Look for some properties. We'll build that business up or we'll do something separate. But yeah, don't include them in your business that's making that bread that got you successful. Because they're going to come in there and be like, oh, I gave him all these ideas. That's why he like leveled up. Yeah, damn that.
That's a
Keep
fact,
that
bro.
shit separate.
You round the money, bro.
You pull it back up unless you got something, Rush. What do you think about that, Rush? You think they always gonna come in there and try to take some credit?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what women do. You know, they take credit for things that they, you know, that they had no business of investing their time and energy in. You know, they kind of like just there for the finish line and, you know, gather all the credits for that. And, you know, if she could prove that to the courts, then she'll have access to some of your liquid assets, man. What is wrong? You know, you guys were cooking, man. Yo, trust me, if I disagree with anything, man, I would have hopped in and start talking shit, bro.
Nah, no doubt. Nah, but man, that's why I tell dudes, because I got some friends that are like our divorce attorneys, man, and they be breaking this shit down to me because I be asking questions. I be curious, and they like, yeah, man, if you commingle like funds, are you having working for you? Like, man, you open that lane up to get your shit took. So yeah, men gotta wisen up. That's why I be telling stuff the way it is. I'm like, don't be going down these paths, man. Get that ego out the way, because some dudes be like, oh, I'm gonna have her working for me. She gonna be this, and I'm like, you better off putting her ass at a job, because what you having her for you? She could be thinking like she Tim Cook at like Apple and shit.
Yeah,
So
like
if
that
I get it, if you don't have
Yeah, no, I'm with you, Poppy. Poppy was cooking on that one.
Yeah, go ahead. Let
that, or you don't see that, or you don't value that. But there's a lot of ways that a woman can invest into a man. Investing into a man could be making sure your breakfast is made, making sure this is prepared for you, anticipating your needs before you know you need that. I already anticipated that for you. I already have that ready for you. So guess what? Bill Gates and the most successful men in the world, you know what they say? The less decisions they have to make, the more successful they are.
All the things that you saying that you could do for a nigga is like the rich nigga. The broke nigga ain't even gonna be around you. Like the medium, ugly, not successful man, he gonna be out the door before you can make breakfast. You talking about, yo, I can make breakfast for you. That sound like for a man with a lifestyle that's just kind of like laid back, like you could fill in the blanks for it. If I'm hustling like that and I'm really trying to, because ultimately, like I'll never tell you if you're my girl, but if I'm still like at this level and me and you are our level, then it's in my nature to want to have more than you so I can provide for you, right?
I get that.
So you think that you're gonna be able to make me breakfast if I gotta go and be out? I'm out the door at 6 a.m. if we living like that.
I understand that.
So you're not really doing nothing.
Well, the important thing I think is for the woman to recognize what the man
I'm not really. That's crazy. Okay. Okay.
Hey, he shot that shit down though. Shout out to Young Berg. Young Berg out here spitting some mizzle.
That nigga said you really ain't doing nothing. Hey, bro, this is something that I've been saying for the longest, bro. Like, fam, these women want these rich ass niggas not because they want to build with them, not because they want to help them grow their shit. not because they want their kids to be born into nice things in life, so they don't have to struggle like all of us did. They want a rich guy with the only purpose because they want to live a lazy life.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I know plenty of people. I'm not rich yet, but I know plenty of rich people, right? Good enough to make this observation. The women that attach themselves to this rich ass guy, they are lazy human beings that don't do nothing, bro. That's what I call hitting the lotto. They just happen to look good. He like her. He put his dick in her. Now she got a baby because, bro, the life of the rich person, bro. They got a maid. They go out to dinner a whole lot, or they might have hired a chef. These women don't do absolutely nothing. That's the only reason they attach themselves to this kind of guy, so they can live the lazy life. That's it.
Yeah, because he got a good point, man. Like I said, most people, man, even if you on some entrepreneur shit, like unless you got like a total control over everything and your business been rolling for years, like, man, most people are like out the door. Like my wife be trying, because even she got a job, she be like, man, you want me to cook you some pancakes? I'm like, man, I got to get up and hit the gym in the morning and stuff. So I'll be like, nah, I'm good. I'll grab some shit. So yeah, nah, it's not like somebody could be sitting around making breakfast and all this, making you quiche in the morning and stuff. But I think they got to say this stuff to try to sell, like Poppy was saying, staying at home and stuff. But yeah, most people ain't sitting around getting like 3 homemade meals and shit. Like, who the hell is at the house that much, and then like Poppy said, it's like, man, if you got that much money, man, I'm gonna get a chef. I'm gonna alleviate us from that like stress anyways, where it's like, man, we refocus our like attention on something else. Like, man, let's build something. But yeah, it sounds good. Yeah, I agree with you.
Let me ask you this, Jared. Like, after watching this basketball wife shows, Real Housewife of Beverly Hills, Real Housewife of New York, when you just watch 2 episodes of those shows, bro, do you see any of those women doing any house duties?
Hell nah. The only time they do some house duties, if they like throwing a party, they might do some shit then. But majority of the time, they sitting by the pool, they like drinking wine, trying to fight each other.
Gossiping. Yeah, gossiping. And that's literally what the life of these people, take it away from the entertainment. Yes, the rich man, period. He can be the businessman. He can just be the general manager at the Apple headquarters in San Francisco. So obviously he's not going to be like a popular guy, but he just happened to make a lot of money by conduct the business for Apple and shit, right? Bro, those women, they don't do shit at all, bro. They just get up. They probably pick up their kids once a week from school, because they even had the nerve to have fucking drivers. A lot of those kids get dropped off by the drivers, right? And they just gossip all day long. Go ahead and read magazines about their stupid ass horoscope and gossip about a bunch of bullshit that makes no sense.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Rush, you there?
Rush, you gonna pull the video back up?
I think Rush was having some technical difficulties. Yeah, you mute, Rush.
Yeah, you're on mute, Rush. There we go.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, the important thing for a woman is to recognize what a man need, and if it's just
That's what I'm saying.
coochie or comfort, it's men out there like that they got everything covered.
Yeah.
But so then men like that, they feel like, I could probably get that from any girl. So you act right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So act right. So as long as you act right, we locked in.
Yeah.
Do you have kids?
No.
See, that's the flyest thing that you could bring to the table. Like, yo, I don't have kids, and I'll be able to like have my first child with you. I think that's the bargaining chip for you over any other girl that might got kids or got other shit going on. That's what you bring to the table. Like, my womb ain't been, you know what I'm saying, tampered with.
All right. I never thought about that.
That's a flex.
Clock it or whatever the girl said.
Okay.
But is it like, women with no kids, like we talked about this. Is a woman with no kids in her 30s, is that like attractive, or is it a red flag? Because some men think it's attractive. Some men think it's a red flag. Some be like, why aren't you, it's a lot of questions that come up with that. Like, what you think about that?
I just think it's behavior. So when if I'm attracted to you and you don't have no kids, and like certain people will look at it as a red flag, but to me it's just like, what's your behavior like when you get around me? Are you on some hot girl shit? Are you just a fun time? Are you somebody I could take serious? I think a lot of times, even with me, like you could be so lusty over a woman and be like, damn, like I can't wait to entertain this girl. And you'll be thinking that she'll be coming in a different perspective, but she's just really a fun time. So you just gotta honor it like that,
No difference. Because you don't have kids, right?
Nope.
Do you want kids?
Yeah.
That's like a big deal for a man to not have kids these days. Most women meet men with kids, and having no kids, like you can look at it like, is it a red flag that you're, X amount of age and you don't have kids? But then at the same time, I don't think it is, because I think that's someone who made smart decisions and didn't want to have a kid with someone they knew they weren't going to be with long term. So it's kind of like,
you think that's true though?
What?
Like why don't you have kids?
I never found someone that I wanted to have kids with.
So
I never thought the situation was right. The timing wasn't right. The situation wasn't right. It didn't feel right. Like I always say, the man who gets me to have his baby is a cold motherfucker. I'll tell you that, because I will not have a baby by a man that I feel like the situation isn't right, the timing isn't around. I don't care if it's the richest nigga in the world. I will not have that baby, because I will only have a baby.
The richest nigga in the world?
Yeah, I'm not having a baby for money.
That's cap.
But it's the richest dude in the world.
It's not cap,
You
because
had sex with the richest man in the world, so
because-
you fucked with him until a
Damn.
certain.
But this
That's
is what I'm
wild.
saying. The reason I say that is because my having a child is connected to me having a partnership, a foundation, love, something I can bring my child into the world that's not a broken family. And if that happens, it happens, because it could.
Ain't
I could
nothing
be
gonna be
married.
broken. Ain't nothing gonna be broken with the richest nigga in the
But
world.
the thing is, I'm not listening. I could be married and I
Shout out to Paul Peirce. That nigga a trick. What y'all think though, man? Y'all think like a female that got no kids at like the age of 30, like if she was like 32 or something, y'all think that's a red flag, or what's your take on that?
I think that we live in
As far as what, her not having a kid at all?
Yeah, not having a kid.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a red flag. I mean, like, first of all, she's not 32, she's like 35, either 35, 36. Anyways, like, yo, her being in mid-30s and she has no kids, no serious relationship, that means like, yo, either she a pro, or yo, she getting bent over by random men. I mean, and because of her attitude or whatever stigma she has on herself, like it doesn't allow her to lock down a decent guy. I mean,
What you think, Poppy?
she don't having kids now. It's not like such a big of a red flag on that behalf, because at least at the very minimum, what it tells me is that at least she gives a fuck about her goddamn womb, right? At that point, you need to go through, like, we already got A out the way, which is she conserving her womb in some sort of manners. We need to find out, well, do you have abortions, right? Because it's not like you don't have no kids because you are virgin, because I'm 1,000% sure that this woman have been fucking over here. She been fucking a whole lot, right? You have abortions. The caliber, you got to judge this woman by the caliber of niggas that they call ex-boyfriends. That tells you a whole lot about themselves. You feel me? That tells you a whole lot. So, and nowadays, a lot of these women, they don't want to have kids because a kid kind of slow them down when it comes to their whole process and all that bullshit, right? It's because they want to be able to travel real quick. They want to go to Monaco. They want to go to Paris. They want to go to Barcelona. They want to go to Dubai, Jamaica. You see what I'm saying? So by having a kid, it kind of slowed them down a whole lot. So what they do is they wait until the very end. And the very end is like a mid-30s, kind of like close to 40. And they just grab a nigga and be like, well, I want you to put a baby in me. And go ahead and they have that one baby. That's how a lot of them are moving around.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I think it is like I'm kind of in between because like what Poppy said, man. I like the fact that it's like I'm not just gonna have a baby and shit if I'm not ready. So I do give credit to people for that. But it is basis of self-centered shit because, like Poppy said, it's like, man, I want to travel. I'm out here in my whole phase, living life and shit. So it's not rooted in good. It's just more or less like I'll postpone it, and then they hit that desperation phase where they're like, I'm gonna get pregnant by anybody at this point. so that's how it plays out. So that's why I was gonna ask you, Russ, like, because I get your stance too, where you're like, yeah, that's definitely a red flag. But would it also be a red flag? Would you look at it as a red flag if she had a kid at 35 and no man though? Are we being a little unfair sometimes? I'm just asking.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's unfair. I mean, if you're 35 with no kids, that means you being ran through. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Either you're being ran through or you selling that box. If you do have a kid and the father's not involved, he's not around, that's another you're not gonna win either or. That's why it's very important for a woman to make the right decisions in her best years. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a hoe in your best years, right? And then when you're in your mid-30s to expect a nigga to wife you up at your worst. Nah, nigga, you for the streets now. You in a zone where you're ever going to be used as a cum dumpster, man. You know what I'm saying? The young niggas, they're going to holler at you because you're a fetish. And the older niggas, you know, they'll play around with you because they know they want you because they know you're desperate. You're looking for some sort of way to look for a man for a retirement plan, but they're gonna use that against you and just use you as a cum dumpster too. So either or, you taking an L, man. Word is born.
So Russ, you looking at it like, man, if either or, you gotta be cautious as a man, regardless. Like, no, I get you on that. That's a good point, man. Yeah, it's like, hey, I'm gonna just chalk both up as a L. Let me just play this last segment and we can close out after this. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna jump a little bit in this.
You ever had sex with a man on a first night?
That's cap.
No, I never had a sex on a man, but I have kissed a man on the first night and done little shit.
So you gave him head on the first night?
I've done stuff. Like, no, I have. I'm being honest. I have.
First night, don't.
I have.
You might as well gave me the pussy because nigga be like, yo, you a eater.
Yeah. When I was younger, I've had one experience, one off, and honestly, I'm being real. Like, I don't like to talk about this, but you know, I've done that, but I have not done that a lot. Like, I can name how many men I had sex with on my hands.
respect that.
And I really swear to God about that.
I respect
and
that.
And there's not a man that can come out and say, oh, I thought I hate her. Like, I have people that
making all the other shit, that shit changed. Can I ask a question since I'm on your show? How long does it take for you to crack something?
What does that mean, crack?
The same question that he asked me. What's the fastest time that it takes for a man to get in your pants?
The fastest I ever?
Yeah, like, have you ever had a one night stand before?
I never had a one night stand, but
No.
have.
Have you ever had sex with a man on a first night?
That's cap.
No, I never had a sex on a man, but I have kissed a man on the first night and done little shit.
So you gave him head on the first night?
I've done stuff. Like, no, I have. I'm being honest. I have.
First night, don't.
I have.
You might as well gave me the pussy because nigga be like, yo, you a eater.
Yeah. When I was younger, I've had one experience.
Yeah, go ahead, Poppy.
So let me get this right. Is it easier for a woman to give you some pussy than give you some head?
I would say, yeah, some box would probably be easier. Back in the day,
Exactly.
It was.
You gotta understand that women get horny as hell, especially a 30+ year woman. They be horny all day, right? Bro, women will fuck you just because she wanna get that off. She horny as hell. A woman that get on her knees and give you some head, that woman gotta like you, bro. She has to put her hair on the ponytail, get on her knees and kiss their mind. That's stuff that women do that the nigga that they might not love you. I mean, you gotta throw the love in there. But she really like you. Can we agree on that?
No, I agree. Yeah.
So you telling me, right? that these women rather get on her knees than give you some pussy, and she expect people to believe that, bro. Like, yo, that is, and this is what I love talking to women because they actually think that you're stupid. They actually think that you believe their bullshit that they be saying. Any man with like a decent IQ would put that two and two together. Like, bitch, you expect me to believe that you get a couple of niggas head, but you ain't getting no pussy the first night? Like, really? like really? Like, come on, man. Stop it, yo.
Yeah, because Poppy, like you said, man, the head is worse. Like, like once you break it down and you think about it. But see, this is what I always used to tell dudes, man, because they couldn't grasp it, Poppy. That's why I said I used to like when you came around, because you was one of the few, and Rush is the same way. I'd be like, thank God, man, there's other dudes that think like this. This is why I was like, I'm a 50-50 guy. I am not a provider, man. Like, just think about it. If you the one that signs up to pay them bills and she done gave a nigga some head on the first day, you know that nigga ain't pay no bills to get that action. I'm like, man, why the fuck would I be signing up for some shit, get the worst treatment versus another dude, and I'm supposed to be your husband. I should be getting the best treatment. That's why I'm like, oh, hell no. Nah. I ain't about to do all that shit. Like, give me the best deal out of the whole group. So yeah, that's why I was like, I can't do it, man. I can't be no full provider, man, when they done been out here doing this shit for free. That motherfucker ain't paying no bills.
It's plenty of guys out there that can probably say like, shit, I got the same pussy minus the whole providing thing.
Facts. And this is where men got to understand. It's like, it's not about us men, man. It's about how they maneuver. That's why I'd be like, think about it, what she's saying, like the dude that I liked and I was kind of attracted to, I served him up on the first night, nothing paid. Now I want you to come in here and like, I'm gonna put all these like burdens and all these other requirements on you now. That's why I'm like, y'all crazy as hell, man.
Hey, bro, this happened to me so many times. How many times I have gone to the mall, I have gone to Walmart, Target, I have gone to the cigar lounge, hookah lounge, whatever, and I see a woman that I used to fuck, bro. Bang, plenty of women that I gave them a facial, bro. First day I met her, whatever. Second time we went out, whatever. And these niggas just go ahead and wifing all these bitches, bro. Holding hand with these bitches and everything. I'd be like, bro, you know, the first thing that comes to my head, be like, yo, do he even know? Because even though that I did that with her, I'm 1,000% sure that I wasn't the only guy that she did that with. You see what I'm saying?
No, facts, yeah.
So I'm like, yo, do he even know? These niggas just be like, I don't know, bro. Like, cause they just be on some lovely shit, bro. Like, all right, man. Oh, them girls, they play smart. They act like they don't know me. They hold the hand with the hand. They look the other way. I'm like, yeah, you better. You better.
No, the craziest thing I seen, man, when I was younger and stuff, man, I was kicking it with like some of my cousins, and you know, man, these cats, you know, they was getting to the money. They was out here hustling. So man, we was downtown. We was up in Manhattan. I forgot the name of the restaurant, man, but it was like 5 class like a motherfucker, man, top spot. And man, we sitting in there, man, we eating and stuff. You know, they took me out with them and stuff. And then, man, we seen like one of the chicks my cousin was messing with. And she walked in there with one of the Knicks players and stuff. And this was like late 90s and shit. So she walked in there with a Knicks player.
Day.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Houston days.
So like she's looking at my cousin and stuff, but you know, he don't say nothing because he don't care. He's just like, hey man, that's like a bust down type situation. But I remember like seeing her in there that same night. She came and she, you know, got with my cousin and was like giving him some. And she was in here with like I said, an NBA player. He was giving her the best, like, cause this restaurant, it was like 300 type of plate, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I'm like, she in there with a Knicks player and she over here, like, my cousin wouldn't even give her the time of day. He treated her like shit. And she's with him that same night, you know, after this dude is spending the most money. So, you know, I was like 15 at this point. I'm seeing these dynamics. I'm like, ain't no way in hell. I was like, I got to figure out a way to get the female to like invest in me, because I was like, I ain't trying to be that like Knicks player that's doing the most and, you know, breaking bread like that. And this is my cousin over here, like doing the least, and he's knocking it down that night after she was over there eating octopus, you know, shrimp and all that shit with, on that dude's tab. I thought it was the craziest thing. So,
And bro, trust me, man. I do the same exact thing, family. And I'm glad you say that, bro, because when I say that stuff, you know what these idiots tell me? That I'm lying. I'm like, bro, me and my homies be messing with the same woman that is fucking $100 million contract niggas be messing with, bro. The moral of the story is you Negroes put so much stocks on these bitches, bro. A bitch will fuck Larry Fitzgerald today, and a week ago, she fuck a nigga that sell nickels and dimes in the hood, bro. It's the same
facts.
bitch. I swear to God, I see that every day. I have done it. Bro, it used to be to the point like this, bro. Yo, Rush and Jerry, oh, my kid's life, bro. So I used to question myself before. I used to be like, yo, why you even here with me? you fucking with Devin Booker. Why are you here with me? They over here just because they like the vibe, and they like the conversation, they like their style. They telling me their business. That's a crazy to guess. Oh yeah, I used to go out with because they like to gas themselves up, right? Because they like to make themselves up like they are wifey too. Oh my God, me and Devin Booker used to talk because some way somehow they gotta let you know when they fuck with an athlete, somebody that is kind of like known a little bit. They go out their way to let you know that their life story. Oh yeah, man, I used to go out like we was talking, and I'm like, bitch, why are you here with me? That nigga is a $200 million nigga. I ain't gonna give you shit, but dick. That's all I got for you. Go ahead.
No, my bad. No, but you spot on. No, they don't believe it, man, because like you said, they pedestalize a lot. But like when you come from them different dynamics and shit, man, nah, because man, I seen it with my own eyes, like a lot of them, because like, you know, back in the day, man, when they had the Tunnel and Palladium open and everybody be going in there. So, you know, I'll be going up in there with my cousins because, man, they was in the music industry. So I'm tagging along. I'm carrying shit for these motherfuckers getting in these grown-up spots. And I'm seeing these dynamics play out. Like you said, I'll see these females with actors, and then, you know, the dudes that were the dealers, they actually had the money at the time. That's what people didn't understand. So, you know, they were like celebrities in their own sense, but they was knocking them down. They was treating them females grimy, but then you'll see them out there with like a celebrity that was like first getting off on the ground and stuff, breaking through in their career, and those celebrities treating them like gold, but the street news was like running through these broads and stuff. So I was like, damn. That's why I was like, I can't not be out here like that. I never want to be no sucker, because I just seen it firsthand and shit.
Bro, once you see this shit, bro, you get realized, oh, okay, that's how you play? Cool, let's play. Fam, bro, my nigga, bro, let me tell you something, bro. I was matching this, bro, before she had a baby. She hit lottery. She had a baby by $130 million nigga, bro. Played for the NBA, right? He played for the Hawks, right? At that time. And they went to the New Brooklyn Nets, bro. Homegirl is beautiful. I used to get smashed the shit out of her all the time. Cool ass girl, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We had like a good chemistry. I just didn't wife her because she was out. She was a hoe. She was just good. She was just fun to be around. That's it. My nigga. And then she used to just call me. So I'm like, Bobby, do you think I should be, because she did her homework, right? She was like, Didi paid his baby mama like $30,000 per month for child support. Didi paid his baby mama like $40,000 per month. So Chica used to call me to ask me for like my advice. I'm like, yo, and instead you taking that man to the course and everything, kind of like embarrassing man. Why don't you just give him the baby and let the man do right for you? Like at the end of the day, that nigga got so much money that it's impossible for him not to look out for you, since you're gonna be having his kid halftime anyway. So don't go that route, yo. Put it in his hands. Like, what he wanna do? How you gonna do about it? About the custody of the kid? We have the courts being involved. The bitch listened to me. That hoe called me like possibly 2-3 months later. She was like, Papi, he offered me he's gonna give me $12,000 per month, and then he's gonna buy me a house. He's gonna buy me a house close by him, and he's gonna buy me a BMW brand new. I'm like, you see? And instead you embarrassing, the nigga, because think about it, bro. When you got that kind of money, bro, and this is somebody that got your kid, right? It's kind of like they need your duty to kind of like because she's the extension of you. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
No,
she
facts.
got my
Yeah,
kid.
they got your kid. You gotta make sure your kid in a good environment. I agree with you on that.
Exactly, right? So that's something that I would do myself. And I don't care what people would call me. I'm like, yo, hey, I'm gonna buy this bitch a house like 5, 7, 8 minutes away from me, because as soon as I know with my practice or my games, Junior can actually be at my house. This bitch listen to me, bro. Homegirl got $12,000 per month. That's a deal that they two came along with, no force, no nothing in it, right? Bought her a crib and bought her a house, bro. That's literally pennies for that man. I mean, that's pennies for him, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the point is it's so life is made so easy for this woman, bro, that it's kind of crazy that they just don't know how to manage their pussy. They just don't. For real, they just don't. Every other birthday that passed for me, bro, homegirl just don't around and send me $1,000, $2,000. You see what I'm saying? Because like, to this day, like the bitch is cool with me and shit like that, bro.
Yeah, you gave her a consultation, man. Shit, you saved her life. Pointing her in the right direction, because a lot of them will fuck it up. Because I see that happen, man. They overplay their hand and shit. Because that's what kind of happened to 50 Cent's first baby mom. She got greedy and shit. And, hey, they dropped her payments down, so she was upset.
Like, bro, like, I think Rush probably would do it too, bro. Like, think about it. You got plenty of money. This bitch pop your baby. Even if we don't want to, we kind of gotta be responsible for this bitch, just because your baby happiness is attached to his mama anyway. You know what I mean? So I gotta kind of make sure homegirl is okay, because if she's okay, he's gonna make my life okay, type of thing when it comes to my kid. You feel me? I'm always on the road.
Yeah, nah, facts. I would do the same thing when it comes to a kid.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nothing. It's like I don't see nothing wrong with that. And,
me neither.
And a lot of times when these hoes go to like the tabloids and shit like that, the podcast to blast these niggas, they got bad advice from somewhere, bro, because they being greedy. I call them, they have a business baby. They had those baby with the intention just to fucking be popular themselves and trap this nigga. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Rush, would you keep them in the hood? You gonna buy that house? You gonna break them off? Or Rush said, "Hey, I don't give a damn. You gonna tough this out?" He might have froze up.
Yeah. Because the chances of that nigga getting full custody, nigga, is like slim to no. This is
he ain't getting no custody.
You know what I mean? He living on the road. His life, according to the court, even though that he's super rich, but he's gonna be considered kind of unstable, because he in Houston today, he in LA tomorrow, he in Oklahoma City the next day. You see what I'm saying? That's not like a good environment for him. At what time this kid gonna go to school? You know what I mean? At what time this kid gonna go to the doctor's appointment? At what time this kid gonna learn? So that's what the mama always want to have, pretty much like the upper lesson there, because they want to sympathize with it. And I was like, yo, baby, don't take that man to court, man. Don't embarrass. When you take a nigga like that to court, man, you're embarrassing this man at this point.
Yeah, like, they got to be wary of it. But no, Poppy, I believe a lot of the stuff you talk, because you could tell when certain guys live stuff. And plus, man, because you over there like Flatbush area, right?
I was born in Brownsville, but I'm in Phoenix now. I've been in Phoenix for a few years now.
Oh, okay. I thought you was from Flatbush area, but like, nah, Brownsville and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I knew some cats around that way, man. When I was younger, man, that cat, damn, what was his name? George Chang. He was like a Jamaican cat. He was older, man, because he ended up getting murdered and stuff. But yeah, man, that cat had all the females around that area. Before he ended up dying and stuff. So when you see them dynamics and stuff, that's why I be telling people, I'm like, man, when we was younger, coming up in them that time frame, man, you seen them dudes, they was running through shit.
But you know what it is, Dirk? The problem is with the new guys now, they believe everything that this women tell you on social media. They are buying it, they're in it, eating it up. So they kind of dictating shit in a way, right? Niggas that have been around, we know that 80% of what these women be saying is a lie. We know that. Nigga, I be having women on the couch, my nigga. They're telling me these grandiose stories. Man, I know you lying, man. Like, hey, come on. Next time, who you talking to? Like, the stories don't even match. Oh my God, yes, we went to this restaurant first. And then we went to this other restaurant, and then we ended up at the hookah lounge. Me and the girls we had a great night. Bitch, why don't you tell me the process was paying in all those 3 restaurants? Where that story at? Who was paying for all of this? Like, you know they be capping, bro. Like I just go along with that shit, man, because at the end of the day, man, as long as these hoes don't play with me, man, I don't care what they do, bro.
Yeah, but you like you said, man, you know, like what go along with all that. If they bragging about what they getting, it's like, hey, I know something had to happen.
Yeah, somebody's financing that.
Damn right. But all right, Rush, I know you probably want to close stuff down, man. Shout out to Poppy, man, for pulling up.
Yeah, salute to you, Blanca, for pulling up, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Hey Poppy, I see you got your setup now, man. So you're gonna be doing like I see you jumping on more panels and stuff, man. Let us know, man. Whatever you go live, man, hit us up, man, so we come through and show you some respect, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a very few lives because I can get my feet wet. But I'm gonna do the pre-recorded route.
Okay.
That's where the money at. React to very viral stuff and attach myself to the algorithm. Obviously, I probably ain't gonna do I ain't gonna be making no goddamn money for the first 6-8 months, but I gotta build the foundation. I'm gonna go to pre-record. I'm gonna give it a shot at least. I don't know if I'm gonna be successful or not, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
Nah, definitely, man. But you support everybody, man. So everybody need to come through and show you love, man. We will make sure, man, you get your monetization. You still monetize
Hell yeah, I'm monetized.
That's right, because I remember your birthday. I sent you some.
Yeah, thank you, man. I got monetized mad fast.
Nah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. But nah, definitely, man.
One video got me monetized. That's what's crazy. Like, look, it's funny how it happens. I already had 1,000 subscribers, right? Because people subscribe to my shit real fast. So I got to the 1,000 fast, right? But you know, you need the 4,000. So I only needed about like 200 hours, bro. I had like 3,800 some change. Man, I did a video about Offset and the Migos and they coming in. My nigga, that one video alone had 33,000 views, man. I had like 6,000 hours on that video alone.
Damn.
One video pretty much got me there. I was like, yo, I did all this hard work for fucking 6 months just to get all of it in one video. It's funny how life works.
Nah, it is, man. Yeah, you'd be surprised what shit like takes off and stuff. But what you gonna be talking about sports too? Because I see you be like in the sports lane. I'm gonna have to come over there and cook you on some sports.
No, that's my goal, bro. That's like actually I love talking about sports.
Yeah, me too, man.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the pre-recorded videos on this channel for like pretty much kind of like whatever goes viral on these panels, right? Like I don't know, Brittany Randall saying some wild shit on this podcast, Amber Rose popping shit. That shit usually catch fire. Paul Peirce talking to people, you know what I mean? That would be my reaction thing, and then I'm gonna very soon. I gotta make a sport channel. That's gonna be my second channel. I gotta separate. And
okay.
Nothing but sport. I'm just 24/7 sport. Whatever rap news on the sport, just do pre-recording on the sport. Oh, LeBron James signed with. He went back to Cleveland Cavaliers.
I knew he was going back.
No. I'm just using that as an example. I don't know if.
Okay. I thought they announced it. I was like, damn, I know.
Nah. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. By sport, you gotta be my second channel some way, somehow.
All right, no doubt, man. I'm gonna be looking out.
Yes, sir. Yo, Rush, man. You know you my guy, Jerry. You my guy, family. Every time your life, and if I have a chance, I always gonna jump over. I'm always gonna support you.
Nah, no doubt, so, man. I appreciate you, Poppy, man.
Yeah, we appreciate
you. A legend out here, Poppy.
Yeah, definitely a living legend, man. Yo, I guess you already said your last words, or you want to say them now, or?
No, I already said mine, man. No, I think it was a good live, man. I love chopping it up with you, man. So, man, I like these breakdowns and stuff. So, like we said earlier, man, we're gonna keep doing these, man. You know, over here on Rush channel and stuff. This is my home over here too. So, man, shout out to Rush for like allowing us to come up here, man, creating an environment, man. We could just chill back, talk some shit, have some fun, man. So this is my guy right here, man. So, you know, I'm gonna be over here frequently.
Yeah, no, likewise, man. I want to be on your channel as well, you know. But our schedule has been conflicting, but I think we don't figure out what we're gonna do in future wise now. You know what I
No,
mean?
but you know, honestly, man, I never really wanted to do a ton of lives. I just did that to kind of keep the flow going and, you know, keep myself in that space. But man, I prefer to actually do the lives on other people's channels to let them live. So nah, man, if we're gonna do more lives, I'm cool doing them at your channel, like M3. I've always used to do them on his channel. So yeah, nah, we'll figure it out, man. Cause I kind of like the recordings on my shit, but yeah, nah, we gonna show your channel love too, man. Cause like I said, you always extended that offer, man. Reach out to everybody. So nah, man, I'm cool. We gonna do more over here too, man.
Word, nah, most def, man. I guess my last words about this stream is, yo, man, yo, everything's the same, man. In the words of King Solomon, there's nothing new under the sun. So, know what I mean? Just a wise man always learns from another man's mistake, man. You know what I mean? So, whatever whatever your father went through, your uncles went through, yo, take their advice, man, because they want to see you win. I mean, like whenever I give advice to a young dude, man, I'm giving him that advice because subconsciously I want him to do better than me. I mean, so yeah, that's all I gotta say for my last words, man. It's your boy Rush, aka Rua Mundo, out here chasing that pollo, that guacamole, that ragu. Seek wisdom, practice humility, and those remain sucker free. You heard? I'm out. One.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, I
Peace.
say, I catch you in the flip. One.
All right, no doubt, man.